Folks, folks, let me tell you, it took a lot longer than I thought to get here. I'm here. Red Chandler, welcome to Tight Sports. Welcome. Ah, no mercy. That's right. It's me. I'm here. Sorry, I'm late. I missed the big turnover. I missed the Ryan Williams touchdown. Like I said, run the ball. We got to beat them by 50. I'm sorry. We got to beat them by 50. Why? Because people still doubting us, Back in the day, I want to see everybody work, but I still want to be my 50. I want people to say, Alabama's backups played a lot in that game, and they still won by 50. That's what needs to happen. We need to see like a turnover on every possession. I'll go to my keys of the game here in a second. Whoa! I don't like that. Don't like that. They will run the ball. Being just keep my eye on all this recruiting and stuff. I remember if you watch the recruiting shows where the kids sitting on stage and they may have some people have already selected their schools. Every time I would look in Georgia when it was like a state championship or runner-up or perennial playoff team, about half of those signing day or whatever you call those events, they would have somebody going to Mercer. Invariably. It's like he may not even speak doing the ESPN showcase or what have you, but somebody's going to Mercer. That was I like that. Good stop on 3rd and 2. I wonder if they're going to use the analytics. So Mercer's doing pretty well in FCS, 9-1. Number 7 in the country. But I don't. We gotta take them down. If nothing else, what if it comes down to a 2-loss Colorado and a 2-loss Alabama, and people start comparing like, how do we come across and talk about? What if it comes down to them comparing our game against the FCS school and Colorado's game against the FCS school where they beat North Dakota State by a little bit? Go through the chat here. Rand Chandler. Yes, I'm here. Red Chandler, I'm here. No mercy. Yep. No mercy for Mercer. Hey, God bless them. God bless the cheering that got their own, but we got to have a 50-point. So we got some talk to do about the situation on the plains. Well, hopefully at halftime I have nothing else to do, and maybe we can do a little of that. Let me pull up these keys to the game I had here while we're at commercial break, as they call it here so profoundly on ESPN Plus. Let's see. Keys to the game. Do you know that Mercer took a hiatus from football for 72 years? 72 years. Came storming back in 2013, and they're doing their thing. They've come up. They went to the playoffs last year and got beat by South Dakota State, who went 15-0 last year and won the FCS championship. But here we go. Let's do my defensive keys to the game. My defensive keys to the game are health is wealth. Working the bench after we take a commanding lead, like 21 points in the first half or 17 points in the second half. Let's get some film so we can get them coached up through all the mistakes. Or you may find you got a gamer like, man, I never expected him to come up with a sack and a pick. You don't know. This is the kind of game where you might find out, especially when you consider how long the season could be. Do you know the Crimson Tide may still have 6 or 7 games to play? Which is why I'm really not interested in going to Atlanta. Put it in the chat if you think we should go play in Atlanta in the SEC championship. I get it, but first year, whatever the path of least resistance. The path of least resistance seems like playing Boise instead of playing Texas. Okay, number two, keep the run game, keep their run game in check. Get some live fire work on those run fits that you've been talking about, working on. That's the one thing that we want to shore up when it comes to our defense. Just get the run defense, work on it. They're going to run the ball a lot. They do throw, not as much as they run. They run pretty effectively for FCS. Work on that. And let's come up with 14 game-changing plays. Unlike LSU, we didn't have any 3-and-outs in that game. That's okay. Defense made up for it in many other ways, a plethora of other ways. But here, I think we have a 3-and-out already. It's a sack, a fumble, and a recovery. I'm not sure if they have any tackles for loss. I think we just saw one. So those are my 3 keys for the defense to get this commanding victory we need. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need my quarterback getting hit. Definitely don't need that. Let's see. There's a flag on somebody's probably holding. He's standing. That's important. Man, I got so many bells and whistles going on. I'm just sorry for being a little bit behind. I forgot I had to do the ESPN Plus thing, and more importantly, roughing passer. How are they roughing the passer? Did somebody else hit him too? That's one of those hits early in the game. The defensive coordinator. Oh, he dropped him like it was a wrestling move. Hit him in the face too. Man. And what we waiting for, we was trying to think Jeremy Bernard, okay, Law, deep. Not necessary, man. Run the ball. Run the ball. Oh, we got another first down. So, Jalen's running. Yeah, bound. There you go. So, I mean, I predicted we can win the game 53-9, which I think is impressive enough. But if it ends up being like very, very lopsided, I won't mind. And I will understand because that's where we've really been living since the BCS days. Fun fact, you have to go look it up. Somebody was showing that, I think it was Josh Pate, under the BCS. Do you know that Alabama's ranked number 1? Just throwing it out there. When people wonder why is Alabama 2 losses and they still go look at the BCS, do that, understand that mathematics, and you'll see that's where we are. Oh man. Did you catch that one? Nope. Caleb Odom. He had the beef with Milroe a while back. I think 2 weeks ago, he called out Milroe for not getting the ball to him. Come on, big boy. Glad to see those two are getting along. Where are we now? There's some talking to do about the Plains. It's me says, no way Atlanta is a penalty. Yeah. It's like, we go play in Atlanta and then you lose. Look, you lose in Atlanta. You play 7 games. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. So you play 3 games in the regular season. Then you go to Atlanta. If you lose, you got to play 3 games to win the championship. Now, at the beginning of the season, to me, a big, huge victory for this team is to make the playoffs. That's a huge victory. Replacing the GOAT, blah, 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 all that. Is he tough? Too nice? All that stuff. Fire this coordinator, fire that coordinator. Oh, man, that's about to be a first down. Hold on to the ball. Was he down? No. I just don't know why you don't get a ball to the why do you get a ball to the running backs? They got to verify that one for me. I like that shirt. Watch your back. Where we at? Boom. Ball's coming out. Come on. It's close. It's close. But I get it. It's close. It was coming over. I think he was down. That's just me. It's me says that Ryan Williams should have a big game. Yeah, he should have a big game. I hope so. But I was over at Walmart paying my tithes for the week. Had a little slowdown in the old pickup. The old pickup giddy up. Took a little longer than I thought. I have things all over my desk. I don't know what's important. That could be bills. That could be a contract. Nothing is more important on a Saturday than the Crimson Tide. Oh yeah, and family. Maybe them too. I got this little speaker from Temu. Temu saves you money, doesn't save you time. This speaker is whatever the oldest version of Bluetooth technology there is, that's what's in here. Because my phone, which is 4 years old, works with this. My computer starts freaking out when I hook up to this thing. Okay, come on, can y'all make a call? Make a call. If I had a good $10,000 pour into this channel, I have a game changer type of indicator up here. You know what I mean? It'll say bing, like every time we had a game changer play for defense, bing. And then I have explosive offense. I thought it was close. Miro got to hold on to the ball though. These guys cause a lot of they do cause a lot of havoc for other teams on defense. I mean, I think they got like 21 interceptions. This defense has 21 interceptions. It's really incredible. I thought it was close, his knee being down there, but Miro got to do better than that. You know, these guys coming after him. Dude from Mercer trying to come up in life. You know, he want to make things happen. Temu. Speakers with old Bluetooth technology. If you're looking for Bluetooth speakers with oldest Bluetooth technology available to man, look at that. Look at the running back. Running back run the ball. Oh, man, running man. Oh, come on. Stick with this identity. What is this, holding? You want to decline it? Okay, decline that. It's time to throw the ball. Holding. Oh, let me turn this volume down because I don't want to get dinged. Proctor! Oh, curly head boy. I posted a video. Kapovich is the offensive line coach, and Proctor talking about, come on, bro. Did it? Wait a minute. Last time I saw that ain't no doggone holding. Watch yourself. Oh, man. Just get upfield, young man. Get upfield. And here we are at second and what? That's second 13 or is it second and 3? He got a lot of that back. Was that a 7-yard? I don't know. Second and 3. A 17-yard pickup. There you go. Let him do it. Oh, thank you for those 2 yards, Mr. Linebacker man. I just don't know when did they start tackling? I mean, I know Urlacher, Zach Thomas started this. Jumping on people's back. YouTube TV is not showing the game. I picked up ESPN Plus. Another reason that slowed me down getting online. Right before the game, $11.99 plus tax for this month. I'll keep it for this month, and I'll get rid of it because I don't know. My alma mater Tuskegee may have a game on here or a basketball game on here. I'm not sure. I may cut it off tomorrow morning. I have no reason to keep it longer than today, really. Let me pull up the other games. So yeah, it's not on YouTube TV. Like the NFL, I wonder if you actually lived in Tuscaloosa or nearby, do they have any boom? Come on. Take your time. Tight end. There we go. There you go. Hit your tight end, baby. Work on all these short passes. Work on all of them. These intermediate passes. That's what we need to work on. I need to pull up the other games. I think our friends over at Auburn are having a game today. Hi, friends. Let's see. I got a mouse from my old computer because I don't know. I think it was doing that Tennessee game. I was hitting it so hard. Got up the next day, that thing was done. Nice block. Nice block. And that's a touchdown for who is that? K-Law? No, that's Ryan Williams. All day, short passes. You got to give everybody something to get ready for. And then when you get back in a tough game, could be Oklahoma, could be Iron Bowl, which I'm officially calling the Dirt Road Alumni Homecoming. I got to talk to my man DC over at Auburn Addicts about that. The Dirt Road Alumni Homecoming will be the Iron Bowl, also known as the Iron Bowl, going forward. It's where we are. It's people, people wonder, like, I'm a Tuskegee graduate, and then I went and got my grad degree at Auburn. They don't know the circumstance behind that. But I graduated in Crimson Tide when I was like in the 5th grade. There's some pushing and shoving over after some Iron Bowls, especially in high school. 85, I celebrated the Van Tiffen kick. 10th, 11th, 12th grade, I was persecuted with 3 straight losses to Auburn. I suffer. I paid my dues. Folks. And I'd be doggone if somebody ever tell me I ain't no doggone Alabama fan. Most of these schools will fall apart if they had to count on their alumni. That's just the truth to be told. The numbers are just not in your favor to say that your alumni is going to have you generating half $1 billion a year. Are you crazy? From what? 4,000 graduates a year, maybe for the last 30 years? Do the math. It's math. Tuskegee teaches math. I'm sure Alabama and Auburn do as well. Where are we at? Where is the Auburn game? I want to do like a quick. I know they're probably doing well today, but I want to do a quick speed through to see how they're doing, to make sure that, everything is going the way that, my friend DC can celebrate, they can drink, laugh, have a good time today while watching their team play Louisiana Monroe. That's what that crazy offensive coordinator is. So they all players need to stay away from him today. And if he tells you something, please follow his directions closely and carefully, or, you're taking your risk in your own hands. Let me get to these offensive keys to the game. For our offense, I'm thinking that the offense, first thing you do is execute at a high level like you're playing the number 1 team in the world. Run it up quick. Number 2, get the backs plenty of work. Tie goes in the 2nd or 3rd quarter. All starters are padless in the 4th. I know it don't necessarily work like that, but I think it could if you get the score up high enough. And number 3, pound them into submission. Pound them in submission. Just let the backs rest Jalen, and let the backs work. Let them work. You know how Rihanna be talking about working. Yeah, that. Let them do that. Jalen don't need to be in harm's way here at all. Okay, I see Hugh Freeze got on the old puke green and camouflage sleeves. Like he going on a deer hunt, man. Man, it's scary. Let me see. Where are we today? You find it on regular YouTube? Well, good. I needed to get this for something. I got this for no reason. I looked and I ain't see it. Oh, regular YouTube. I didn't think about that. So I'll be cutting this off right after the game because Tuskegee University has its own channel as well. Let's see. Regular YouTube would have put it up there. That's good because you can back it up. Boom, boom, boom. Ryan, he wasn't even running hard on that play. Let's see. Where are we? I'm speeding through here. Auburn's at a third. I'm watching the first quarter of the Auburn. Keep my eye on them a little bit. Here goes Peyton Thorne. Oh, man, I can't wait to play Peyton Thorne in Auburn. I hope we're ready. Come on. There you go, defense. That do make sense to put it on regular YouTube because it's your homecoming, I guess. Is a homecoming over there? Anybody know? Hopefully, I don't have to watch the game. It could be on, but I don't have to pay attention to the game for like more than a half. We'll see. If we can get 21 real quick, that'll be great. Let's see here. Where am I at? Let's see. I gotta cut this volume down on that game too. Y'all shouldn't be hearing anything, but what are they holding the line for? Let's go, man. I got time for y'all. Come on, get there. Backside cut. Over pursuit. First down rushing. I don't like that. Where are we? Look at the Mercer contingent. I don't know exactly where Mercer is. Is it in Macon, Georgia? Or south of there? I know they have campuses in Atlanta I passed by. But they are. Oh, he missed that tackle. That's not good. Okay. Well, see, okay. It's a day when you get to do a little extra work. Okay, now we know we can't let that happen. They throwing the ball. We in coverage. We're not picking up on the ball. Come on, guys. Y'all got to see that. Hopefully we can get a lot of it's a nice tight spiral. Yeah, I don't recognize. I see Bray. I see Mbakwe. Yeah, somebody was off. Somebody was off in coverage. That dude moved. Yeah, back that up. That'll be 5. We'll take them 5. I thought I would do a good job just going over these games, but I think I'll just stay here for the game and whatever comes up, comes up. I did see where they talked about the governor of Louisiana. That wasn't their normal tiger, I guess. So the governor of Louisiana went and got another tiger and brought it up to the game last week against Alabama. I mean, what is that all about? Well, if the school has a tiger and it can't make the game, why go move another tiger? Did he request that the LSU tiger be brought in under his request, overriding what the athletic director, the keepers, and everybody else thought they should be doing? That's what I want to know. Because it seems like it's just a bunch of mess. And the tiger was like prowling the whole game. He was going back and forth like, yeah, if I get up out of here, God, if I get up out of here. I don't know. He was agitated for some reason. I don't know if he was agitated because of play on the field, rain. Maybe there was some lightning that we couldn't see. He could see because he's an animal. I don't know. Maybe he smelled the other tiger's presence being around the field. It's weird. That was just very strange. Okay, what's going on here? And that pun. Just as I thought. I think our friends over at Auburn finally found somebody they can dominate. That's nice. Everybody, even super villains need a break. It's me say, yep, near Macon. Okay. Is it south of Macon? I'm gonna find it on the map. I don't know. I don't even know how big the school is. It's private, I think, right? They used to call themselves the Mercer Baptists. That's back in before they took that 72-year hiatus. Ooh, what a pick! What a pick! Ooh, did you see that pick? Neubauer. He didn't deserve that, but what a pick. Yeah. Did you see that pick? Dude slid and the ball came through. Do I have something to represent the ball? It got tipped by Lawson. And Russo was going past the flailing ball in the air. He gets it and curls it in. Now, when he's right here, his shoulders are about 6 inches from hitting the ground because he's sliding through with that pick. That's a game changer, folks. Matter of fact, there's two of them because I think a pass deflection is a game changer as well as the pick. So I likes that. I likes that. That's what we do. Turn off the identity of this defense is turnovers. I mean, I know we think about when we think about that was a run blitz. That was a run blitz. Tackle, what we got? We lost like 4 or 5 yards on that. That's all right. We think about Saban's defense, and you have to realize, I know it's hard to say, but there are other ways to play defense. That's what we all going to have to get used to. Now, they get to the point where they understand how to stop the run inside of this defense 50% better. You may find that you have a defense that not only stops the run pretty effectively, but the defense could get to a point where it created more turnovers than it had before. I'm just saying, it's possible. It's possible. Oh, yeah, law school. Mercer Law School. That's right, because I think, let's see, Alabama has Miles Law School, Alabama Law School, Sanford's Law School. Georgia has 3. You got Jones Law School, which is like Marshall Law Center or something downtown of Atlanta. Then you have Athens has a law school. Then Mercer has a law school. I don't know if they, it's some states that have like a plethora of law schools. Texas is huge, but let's take that Maryland, D.C. area. They got a lot of law schools around here. They don't want people to know the law down south. Apparently. Let me see. How many law schools are in Mississippi? Ole Miss. That's it. Florida got a couple. You got FAMU, you got Florida State, you got Florida, Miami. As big as that state is, that's just not a lot. That's just not a lot. That's 4 in a state that big. I think those law schools are probably larger, though. I mean, Massachusetts got law schools out there, yin yang. But I don't think Massachusetts is not big as Florida. It's bigger than, I think it's bigger than Alabama and bigger than, I don't know. I'm not getting all that, but wife asking, wait a minute. It's me says his wife is asking who is Bama's worst QB. Oh, it's 2 categories of that. You got worst QB and you got worst you got championship QBs that ain't that great. I said the worst QB I could think of. I want to say it was who was it? I don't know. It's like they were all scrappy. You know what I'm saying? It's just like production. Like, okay, because I always saw Alabama as a run team, I do not think Alabama just, until like Tua, maybe McCarron, I just never saw a quarterback unlocking our way to a championship. So I'll just say that first. So with that, when I just think about which championship quarterback just carried the team, was carried by a team, like all 21 people, well, 22 if you include the kicker, carried this quarterback to victory, and he'll probably admit it, because the passing game was just non-existent, but they won a championship. Even I look at like Tyler Watts, and look at Brody Croyle, whoever was splitting time with, whichever one of those was splitting time with Andrew Zhao, they didn't deserve to play. For whatever reason, Andrew Zhao should have never came off the field. That doggone Jay Barker has always been perplexing to me, but he was a good leader. Boy, he's more of a leader or a competitor than he was the quarterback. Because it just sticks every time somebody asks for that, like, what makes him bad? I'm like, and that devastating, overwhelming beatdown that Crimson Tide gave to Miami in that game, everybody forgets that man set like a record. It was like 16 passing yards. No, you don't lose yards for sacks against your pass total, against your rushing total. He had 16 yards for passing, unless I'm mistaken. I got the Sports Illustrated around here that week or that year where they do the dedication to the national championship team. I read it in there. It was like he set a record because he threw for 16 yards, and this wasn't doing the wishbone time. We wasn't doing the wishbone. We wasn't doing the running no veer like we being coached by Coach Boone. Oh Lord, Aubrey is crawling in the bushes. He got on the ghillie suit, a tiger with a ghillie suit on. Make it make sense. So I'm not saying they can't say he's bad because he won the championship, but it's like Lee. I'm like, it's not like the team didn't have no speed. But let me see. Bad quarterbacks. Bad quarterbacks. Milrose on the prowl, on the run. That's how I like to see him run. Get that first down when the play break down. But just bad quarterbacks, man, look at this. 5-1, 5-1, 5. You got like so many teams got one losses. Somebody got to knock somebody off. Thank God Texas A&M and Texas play. Because we still need Tennessee to lose a game, in my opinion. But hopefully it can be in. Well, I know you didn't bring up the great Freddie Kitchens. I tell you, after that Iron Bowl, his last Iron Bowl, Freddie Kitchens got off the bus limping. A man could have played baseball and just never even messed with football, but he had a love for it. I actually carried his bag from the bus to my car, to his car. In the back of that car was a woman in that car, his girlfriend, and a bunch of Bud Light. I mean, Budweiser, not Bud Light. He was about to get it up. They done got it to the tight end. Freddie Kitchens' problem was, to me, we didn't have no outstanding line. That dude had an arm. I think he could throw he was throwing 90 miles per hour when he got to Alabama as a pitcher. He had an arm, but it's hard to make them decisions, man. I appreciated Freddie for trying. I can't remember who his coach was at the time, but sometimes it's like I've thought, even under Saban, at times, sometimes we threw the ball too much. Case in point, when Lady Kiffin joined us as offensive coordinator, I was like, man, this man throwing the ball just like he inviting all of our running backs to just leave. It's like, we don't need y'all. Get up out of here. I'm like, huh? And he didn't get it. So I don't know. I see all these great whipping systems. Oklahoma had systems. Oklahoma State still running the system, putting quarterback after quarterback in the league out of Oklahoma State when they understand the system, just to watch them fall apart. Kind of the same thing for Oklahoma under Stoops, not so much under Lincoln, although those quarterbacks are still questionable. Jalen just has the offense that works. Kyler is still at they're still trying to figure out what he can do. I don't know. That Arizona thing, he's balling, but when he gets hit, it's bad. But I think he's running into injuries because he's such a bundle of muscles. Certainly should have played baseball if you ask me. Let's see. I'm gonna speed up this Auburn game. But Freddie Kitchens, I don't know. It's like, to say he's bad, to say like, okay, what quarterback showed up at Alabama? You thought he was about to win a championship, but he didn't. Did you think we was gonna be like, what was the era? Miami, Notre Dame? I'm looking back, but did we think we was really trying to win the SEC? Who did he play on the French Yoni? That was another. I tell you who the worst coach was. Most disappointing coach to me was Francione because while Perkins may have had a worse record, he didn't run like a coward. That's how I looked at that. What is going on over here with these people? Trying to see what's going on over here on the plains. I still don't understand. I was talking to DC about this when it comes to the people on planes. How y'all gonna be 3-6, probably 4-6, not ranked in the top 25? And what are you doing to tell people that you had a potential? You had the potential with you on our team. We can be better. Their recruiting class is ridiculously high. They lost a DB as we lost a DB. I think both from the class of 2026. But how much money do you have to pay these kids or promise these people to stay on? Like, I mean, at some point, the parents do understand that, $1 today could end up meaning no dollar tomorrow. I don't get that. I don't get that. It's like if my son was a Fred was stupid. Well, he done turned into what he needed to turn into because I didn't know where he was really until he just jumped up and he was about to start coaching the Cleveland Browns as an interim coach. I thought that was interesting. Just keep working. It's like I see T. Martin is the quarterback coach for Lamar Jackson. I'm like, really? Lamar Jackson? That's odd to me. Okay, there go a game changer. Let's tackle for a loss. Because Lamar Jackson is so. T. Martin could move in the pocket, but he wasn't going nowhere down the field. Last time I checked, he wasn't. But he got it done. But I know that has nothing to do with it because I know I'm just examining him because he was a player because so many coaches didn't play at that high level. So, yeah, but Freddie he's been in the game. Obviously, he just dedicated himself to being a part of football forever. So, I just can't remember it. I just never thought like, okay, we want to – wait a minute, he played with Sean Alexander, didn't he? I can't remember. It just all runs together. I always look at our running backs. And that's why, like, you may have heard me say something about what's the boy name? TJ Yeldon. I just didn't like his running style. Not that he wasn't effective and all that stuff. I didn't like his running style. It was kind of like the difference between Jam and Justice. Jam is a more boom, and Justice is a more of a shifty, type of back. He might cut before he hits the first hole. That's just the chances you take. And TJ Yeldon was a master of the cut. And I don't think Alabama was a cut type of team. I found it very interesting. They were talking about, dude just got ran over. Mbakwe, man, you gotta get that weight room, baby. Stop doing the podcast. Let's get in the weight room. You and your partner, get in that weight room, young man. Gonna need to get. Raise your hand if you saw Ryan Williams get folded up last week, trying to block on the edge. Man, Mbakwe just got bowled over. I saw him get run over. He missed 2 blocks to me clearly, but one of them, this dude just folded him up like a cheap suit. He bent him over backwards. It was very, very ugly, very ugly. Come on, man, Mbakwe. Oh man, got 8 hires in here. You hiring? Roll Tide to you, ma'am. That is good. We got people chiming in. What was I talking about? Freddie Kitchens, man. I just don't. I don't know. During that time period, Freddie threw more interceptions than we needed to, but did we throw more than we needed to? You know what I'm saying? Why were we throwing the ball? There we go. That's what that weight room coming in right there. Oh, he didn't gain an inch, ref. He didn't gain an inch. Let's see. What are they doing over here on the Plains? Trying to fast forward. I think they're already in the third quarter. It should be pretty much a beatdown for them. Everybody need to get a beatdown every once in a while. Speed this up. They may get a shutout today. That'd be nice. Nice and cute. Where are we here? Need to get these men in the weight room. Oh, that's Holden. Nope, bring that back. Maybe a face mask. I tell you, that's a fumble. That's another one of them turnovers. Yeah. Oh, yes. That's a touchdown by the defense. Number two. That's Zabian Brown, right? Young man. Yeah. That was about to come back for a holding. Let's see who we got here. Is this a bunch of cupcake games today? Man. He grabbed that face mask, didn't he? What was that against Alabama? Trying to speed this thing up, see what I can. Yeah, Auburn is issuing beatdowns. I'm going to go to my multi-view in a second. Holding. Offense. Penalties decline. What happened? We had another. What? It was a touchdown. Okay. Give him a touchdown. Look at y'all. Ooh, oh, yeah. Got him by the face mask. Who put the ball? Who put the hell on the ball? Who was it? Ooh, LT Overton coming down the block. Who forced that doggone? Yeah, I'm always running behind. It's not shot. Watch this. Where y'all hit him? Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. I don't know. I guess I got to get the direct feed. I bet you the YouTube connection would be. I wish they put all of them on YouTube. People make me sick. Let's see. This was 28. I'll take that. But I don't know. It's like when Freddie Kitchens was playing, like, should we have been throwing as much as we threw? I don't know what it was. If he averaged 20, should we have been throwing 12 times a game? I don't know. Man, who put the hat on the ball? That's what I want to know. Somebody. Was that Dominique? Or was it D. Smith? We need Georgia to show up tonight. Who are they playing? Are they playing Tennessee? That'd be good. Nope. No, okay, Texas and Arkansas are playing. But kill them by Texas and Arkansas. Lamoureux got on the board. 24. Like I said, I don't know. I'm trying to say. I remember seeing Sean Alexander play. They were all run. Let me see. Starting lineup with Freddie Kitchens. I can see that. I mean, he was a gunslinger too. That's the problem. He had really no respect for the ball. He had more respect for his arm than he had for any defense that he came in contact with. But I just think you just run the ball, man. It's goal. I think people tried to get a little fancy at Alabama over the years. Bill Curry tried to take us back to that, but that man couldn't beat Auburn, so they let him go. I'm like, I get it, but I don't get it. I mean, his records were pretty good because he couldn't figure out one team. And it just was a mistake to let him go because we spent so much time losing after that. I don't know, because Gene Stallings came in and stopped the bleeding, but God, that That was kind of an Auburn move. You know what I mean? That's like that Brian Harsin. What season to have? You got to go. But he wasn't as out recruiting. I don't know if they even rated recruits then. Most are on YouTube. Brave browser, no ad. Brave browser equals no ad. What's a Brave browser? Brave browser. I need to know what this is. This Brave browser. Yeah, I watch more YouTube now than I do anything else. I got my shows I like to watch, but it's not unusual for my favorite little shows, Chicago, anything, and the FBI is I always let them pile up. And I watch them, let them run in the middle of the day. So all these, you watch so many crime stories, they all run together. It's like this. Okay, yeah, he took a life this way, but y'all caught him that way. Okay, but so it's kind of boring. But I don't know. I think YouTube is a little more current when it comes to, if you're trying to follow the elections, that kind of stuff. Different stuff comes out. Some stuff is not true. But by the time your favorite show comes on in the morning, you have heard the lie, fixed the lie, know a little bit about what the truth actually is. So I watch more YouTube. It's just more flexible for me because sometimes I don't feel like knowing about anything. Importance. I can watch funny stuff all day. Sometimes I'm trying to get little tidbits on Tide or whoever we playing, and I can get it easily off YouTube. That I can, you can go and do a search in Google, but here we go. Where we at? 6 forced turnovers. Let's see. It says 2 games. Oh, we about to get our turnover number up. Yeah, they need to just run the ball. They need to just run the ball. Let me see, where are we? Does feel good just to know you're gonna win a game going in. Last couple games, we couldn't guarantee none of that. Not at all. Update on these scores real quick. Liberty. Oh no, I don't want to see all these scores. Who's playing in the SEC right now? Okay, Texas is up 20-10. They're gonna beat Arkansas by 10 points. 10 points. Kentucky is gonna win. So they're up by 17 points. LSU, Florida. We ain't worried about LSU no more. Need South Carolina to show up tonight too. Go and get that over with. If South Carolina can step up and take down Mizzou, that's one less 7-2 team to worry about, just to make things clear. Then again, since we own the tiebreaker with them, I guess we need Mizzou to go ahead and win. I don't know if they're gonna win. Oh yeah, Georgia. Man, Georgia's so beat up. I see what you're saying. Tennessee, Georgia, they just so beat up. They got so many injuries. They're at home. At least they're at home. I ain't feeling it. I'm not feeling it at all. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. Gotta be careful with that, Bray. Went in head first, mess around, catch a knee. Let me see, where are we? Some of these other games we need to fall into place, shall I say. Okay. So I think 172 team Navy is gonna be gone. But that'll make Tulane 9-2. Clemson's taking out Pitt, but then that leaves Clemson at 8-2. I think they got a championship game they got to play. They got a lot of meat on that bone. There's 12 minutes left in that game. Colorado doing that thing. Colorado is taking advantage of their opportunity. I didn't see it coming. All I know, changing conferences is the best thing happening to that team because the way things was going, they were looking at another lackluster season, but Prime time has done the doggone thing over there. Golly. I mean, who could have thunk it? I have never seen so many fan bases. I guess it's because of how my YouTube, Facebook is set up. I saw prime time in a Cowboys uniform as a coach, Florida, and then I saw him in the Ole Miss thing, and I started to think, Oxford is a nice place to be in Mississippi, but it's in Mississippi. It's not on the coast of Mississippi, and that little coast is not a little coast. It's like a gulf. He could very well leave Mississippi and go to Florida. So you saying if if he got hurt last week, so maybe they won't be as effective. I got a feeling that Nico I think he's going back to the West Coast. Somebody's gonna mess around, but man, see, that's why you don't need to go to SEC, man. You can go to the NFL right here. You can go to NFL right here. All you got to do is, come on back out here to USC and just dominate like you was gonna do if you stay in the first place. Plus, them dudes ain't doing but shortening your career over there at Tennessee, because eventually they're gonna figure you out, and no matter how good you are, you're gonna get beat up a lot. And most importantly, we're gonna give you $300,000 extra per year for coming back. Now I leave to go back home. Maybe go to UCLA, Lincoln, Raleigh. Like, remember, you don't have to be an effective quarterback. You just got to be a Lincoln trained quarterback. And you end up in the Heisman race. You may end up with a Heisman. Is he going to get a Heisman in Tennessee? That quarterback position? As I've always said, they were talking about this kid was supposed to get, I don't know, $2 million contract, $2 million deal. Why wouldn't he take it? I would take it. Now you're on the field. Oh, yeah, forgot. And we had the people that put prime time in an AU hat. What other hat I seen? An FSU hat, some a Gator hat. But the one in Ole Miss was very just shocking, because did Lane sign a new deal? Deals are made to be broken. Because if somebody made a move, the right team, a perennial power made a move to get Lane, especially if this year doesn't go the way they think it's going to go. I mean, I want Lane to go to Atlanta and take a beating. Texas could go there and get beat. I don't know. They lose to Texas A&M. A lot of people think they won't, but if they lose to Texas A&M, then go to Atlanta and get beat by a better team, Texas could be out of the playoffs. But I don't know. That's a possibility. People don't see it that way, but a couple times, Texas lost to Georgia pretty bad. They just beat Arkansas by 10. At the beginning of the season, DC and I said that schedule, I can't wait till Alabama get one of these schedules that these people are playing. Oh, take that. I'll take that. Man, this man's playing. Oh, man. I sure hate we lost Q Robinson. Tennessee coach will be at Oklahoma next year. Oh, Brent Venables getting fired after what, 3? Oh, he gives him a chance to go home. Some people can go home, but I've been looking at Mullet Man. I'm a man. I'm 50. What's his name? I've been looking at Mullet Man at Oklahoma State, and I'm like, how long are they going to put up with this? They get a chance to they get to stick their tongue, just get a little taste of the conference championship. But no, not a real threat after like November, typically Oklahoma State is not in the conversation to do anything. How long are they going to put up with him being there? Gundy, you know, I think he played there. He's been there for like his whole life. He actually needs a change. He need to go to a Arizona or something. And I just think it's just too much of the same thing. Wait a minute. They need to bring in Ty right now. Is Ty in the game or is Milroe in the game? This thing needs to stop. This needs to stop. I still don't know who forced that fumble. Somebody put a hat on somebody. Okay, that's Milroe throwing high balls to people. Jerry Bernard. Come on now. 2nd and 4. Let's make it happen. I just don't know. Where are we? Notre Dame's still in the mix. And I don't know why. I don't know why. Take this thing on in halftime. Let me regroup. Oh, man. Tell me Mercer done hit us with the 3 and out? Really? Mercer done hit us with 3 and out defense? Come on, man. 2 shots at 4 yards, and we throwing the ball. I'm just gonna call him home next year. I don't roll like that. I don't know. I don't. If I had a PhD right now, would I roll down? And maybe for a little while, but it probably hurts your feelings once you got fired or something. Like if they fired Gundy right now, and they ain't blocking for burnup. I don't know who that is on that doggone blocking for my weapon. Who's blocking for my weapon? Don't seem like y'all blocking very well. It's crazy. Get sloppy now. We need to execute. Need to play everybody like it's LSU or Miami or somebody. It's madness. Man, somebody got blown. Look at it. Bumping into my doggone punter. Man, protect my weapon. Where are we? Utah's not very good anyway. Utah's not very good. Let's see. Peyton Thorne is a perfect example why strength of schedule. Just got a text from someone said Peyton Thorne is a perfect example of why strength of schedule is so important because against lesser talent, he looks like the best QB in the SEC. Against talented teams, he looks like a freshman. I find Peyton Thorne to be a person of exemplary character and one heck of a player. I respect his play, and he brings I'm sure he keeps our defensive people up late at night trying to prepare for him. I don't know if I've read another something more offensive to the great Peyton Thorne. Anyway, are we gonna let them score now? Are we gonna let them score so Milroe got to play a whole another quarter? Or are we gonna hit somebody? Gonna hit something? Gonna let them get field goals? This is what we're gonna do. First down 10. What are they on? 32 going in. Come on, man. Let's get it together, fellas. Call him home next year from Tennessee. How much money do you want to stay? I won't be sad to see him go, but I just think he got us this year. But now that I think our coaches understand, I really want to play. If I don't do nothing else in the playoffs, I want to play Tennessee in the playoffs. That's what I want to do. Gave a touchdown up. They gave a touchdown up. Who was that guy beat on the outside? I'm talking about what they call the perfect pass. The perfect pass is indefensible. Who was it? Miles Weston caught one with his right hand, one arm. He came and got it like this. Let's see who he housed. Who did he house over there? Who's calling me? Can't take that call. Let's see. Where? Who caught that? Who caught the touchdown? 2 minutes left in the half because we didn't do nothing on offense. We didn't run the ball on second or third down with 4 yards. They got a touchdown now. Who was this on? Number 7 did not find the ball. Jones. Yeah, Jones. This is what I want to happen. I want people to, get in the game, make mistakes, so somebody can rip them one. Somebody can rip them one next practice. Where my roster's at? Let me find out who Jones is. So you can get ripped in practice. Number 7, Jones, you're going to get it. Deshaun Jones, red shirt, junior transfer. Where are you from, Mr. Gentleman? Because we're about to send you back. Oh, he was one came up. He's the guy that came over from Wake Forest. They thought he was going to be a starter. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's a redshirt junior, so he got another year left. Yeah, we got some film on you now, buddy. You played that like a bookie. Oh, Mr. Jones came over from Wake Forest. Yeah, I was talking about you in the spring. Yeah, you were supposed to give us depth. Now you gave me a 7 in the second quarter against Mercer. What is wrong with you? Yeah, so you got to get that film out there. Get that film. Tell them what they did wrong. Like, first of all, you need to find the ball. And when you find the ball, don't let him catch the ball. It's pretty simple. For somebody with his athleticism. Of course, I can't go out and do none of this. But you got to get that film on him. I like having the film. That's crazy. Big time ties to OK. Yeah, I know. He played out there. He got his Heisman Trophy out there. They win that championship under Stoops out there. Tennessee is, I don't know if it's not a transition. Well, usually when people do stuff like that, it's a transitional thing. But now that they're in the same conference, do you do yourself any favors by leaving one team in the conference going back to is it going to make, he knows what it's like to recruit in the SEC, in SEC territory. Oklahoma's on the outside of SEC territory. All the players he wants to get, he has to penetrate and get down. He has to keep those same Tennessee ties. Forget about that. He has to go into the Atlantas, into the Georgias, into Mississippi, Alabama. Now maybe they can promise him more connections in Texas so he can get players out of there. But indeed, he would be starting over to put in place what he's been working with for 6 years. Like I said, he could say, well, man, I can do it out there because I know what I need. Maybe I can find me some Indomitian Sue. Was that what his name was? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Big guy. Indomitian Sue. I'm not pronouncing that correctly. I need to see it. Somebody type Indomitian Sue. S-U-H. Out that way and make it happen. He did have some good people. What was that? His mom used to carry him to the game. Oh, look at his bedroom. That must have went over really well when he was at see, they won it all again. Underthrown ball. Who's that, Jeremy? Yeah, get that man, let that man let that man shine. They're gonna get that, they're trying to get that touchdown back now. But they never had to let it go. All they had to do was run the ball. They'd have got the 4 yards they needed to keep the drive going. 2 plays, we didn't get 4 yards for. Tell you what, that throw right there, that's why that man is going to get drafted. I mean, he threw it to a spot, but he threw it while he was running, folks. I mean, not a lot of people can do that. I do that, I'm going to the hospital. Plain and simple. Hospital don't have time for ambulance. Need to go because I done told something. All this is torn up. All this in here is torn up. What are we doing? Run the clock out? Too much shifting. 18 seconds. Take your time. Run play. Oh, no. We're passing the ball again. Got it. Ooh. A little bit more air in the ball. Boy, we throwing the ball to people that run like 4.9s. You know that scheme because they don't even know it's coming. Dude still running wide open. Jalen missed him. He running wide open. He running like a, I take that back. He running about a 5.2. You know, maybe 4.9 game speed. Because you put me out, you put me on a 40-yard line with a clock. Yeah, I'm probably gonna run that 7.5. You give me that ball and you show me that I got to go this way where nobody is and everybody's coming from this way, I'm probably going to be running much faster than 7.2. I'm going to pull hammies, quads, what's that thing, Achilles, foot ligaments, everything. I don't want to get hit. Mama, no, don't let her hit me. Where are we? A little bit too far to the outside. Oh, it's him. It's Graham, y'all. We've been kind of lucky. I don't know. He hasn't cost us a game yet, but I need to see his stuff go between I need all of his kicks to be inside of, like, they need to give him a field goal, like, make it narrower by like 6 feet so he can just focus on hitting the middle of everything. I don't care if he's coming from 59 yards out. This is ridiculous. Out of all the people who came out the portal, I think he's the most disappointing one because I see him mess up all the time. And with the biggest accolades. I mean, they signed him. They thought they was picking up something. We thought we was picking up something because he was like, you know, he won with the Lou Groza Award or whatever. Yeah. That was a bad idea. If you get somebody to win the Lou Groza Award as a freshman or a sophomore, yeah, we transfer him. But if you want it as a junior at some school whose capacity in their stadium is half of what they have at Alabama, leave him right where he is. He ain't ready. What am I watching? Auburn's up, what, 38-7? Yeah, we got your back, ULM. The big meanies are messing with you. We're not going to let them do that to you forever. Tag my hand. Touch my hand. If they hit you again, touch my hand. Touch my hand. Touch my hand, ULM. Touch my hand. Touch my hand. The people used to fight like that at your school in the second grade. Like these two people fighting right here. This guy can't beat this guy. So this guy who think he can beat this guy comes up and be like, if you think you can't, if you want me to fight for you, touch my hand. You touch that hand, just mollywops the next person. Anyway, it's too much violence in the world. Come on, defense. Let's go. Let's go. Don't give them nothing. I'll go over the stats at third quarter. I get a feeling he stick around for a little while. so I can see what's going on here. Jihad. I don't want Jihad to get hurt. I want him to go somewhere and sit down somewhere. No need to get him hurt or injured. Maybe we can get another pick six real quick. We're going to give up another field goal. Nope. All right, it's halftime. We're going to take a station break, and I'll be back in the beginning of the third. I certainly hope it gets better than this. Thought I'd be gone by now. I'm still feeling like they got a chance. Be back in a minute. Everybody, Keelan Deere, Equipment High School out of Equipment, Mississippi. I think I've been there. 6'1", 200-pound power back who runs a 4.4. He bench presses 225. We got to work on that, but he's a junior in high school. I mean, you got to give him a break somewhere. But just excited that he has committed to our class of 2025. I think right now he's a 4-star, but of course he has another year to play. And you know how I do it. I got a lot of film. I got like 30 minutes of film between his freshman, sophomore, and junior year to chop up and go through. Got to break it down. Bring your binoculars because somebody took this doggone footage from the parking lot. But join me here on Tight Sports. Like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell, and let's check this guy out. Look at him. It's just touchdowns from a long way away. Can't hardly see. Got squint. Roll Tide. Yeah. As you know, I think Cam Newton is the greatest college football player I've ever seen in my life.
They finna throw you out to Alabama Nation.
That's all right. That's all right. I got credibility. Hey, they got to prove me wrong. First of all, prove me wrong before you throw. Anyway, it allegedly took $180,000.
Yeah.
They should have took as much as possible. He took a nothing school to the championship on his back.
Oh my God, man!
I don't think they got paid as much as he worked.
Oh my God!
That's what I think. That's all my own 2 comments. He didn't take enough, and he should have got his work. He should have, even in that time, you know, that was 20 years ago, whatever it is, or 15 years ago. Yeah, he should have got about $723,422. That's how much he should have got. That's how much he should have got, allegedly.
I understand that. I just don't like the nothing school part. That part is kind of, you know what I'm saying? See, I'm not trying to get started, you know what I'm saying? And you starting to, throw the little shade, man. Alleged, man.
I ain't saying no, but he was at Florida. And
but how will nothing? I'm not talking about that, bro. How will nothing school though? You see what I'm saying? See how you getting off the subject already?
I'm sorry, that may be like a knee-jerk reaction when I say like nothing, or if I say Cal College. I'm not. My bad. I apologize to the Eagle Nation.
No, I'm not doing that, bro. I'm not standing for it, man. I'm not gonna let you do that.
He left Florida. He was wandering around. He ran to a football field, said Jordan Hare, and next thing you know, he's next champion.
Yeah.
Because wasn't no champions there for you,
Now that's a lie, Tyke.
Huh?
Stop the cap.
That's a lie, Tyke. That's a lie.
I'm just saying, you just.
That's a lie.
Hey, man.
That's a lie, Tyke. That's a lie. That's a lie.
Here's
don't do it today, man. Don't start.
Here's what I say. If it was real, you validate. And we playing golf. You win one hole, we don't care. Do not get on. Where the next championship at? Where's the next championship? But my experiences with his purple badness run bone deep. I mean, I got some experiences on that Prince music. I'm talking about from driving to just woo, the emotions run deep.
Well, I don't
get me started.
I don't know what you're talking about, but
it's PG.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Boy, don't get me started. Man, I ride, but I got to have your face all up in the place.
Boy, I might have to go bring up the Prince greatest hits after that one.
Hey, I got that. You want a bar?
Woo! Jesus, boy, you brought tears to my eyes, dude.
Hey, man. Boy, hey, man. It's bone deep. I can't even.
Our Database Weekly.
Of course, I got Kirby up there, 85.5 winning percentage, 2 championships. Kirby doing his thing. Also a graduate of the Capstone Coaching Clinic. But I can't believe you got
So if Steve Jobs just rolled through Tuscaloosa, bro, y'all will get credit for starting his company. If he, I know that, but I'm saying
he's in the end zone in the sky.
If he had rolled through Tuscaloosa, y'all take credit for his company.
You okay? You saying these people that took a week vacation at the Capstone Coaching Clinic? You're not going to the coaching clinic has touched lives, changed programs, changed the face of college football. You can't deny it. The Capstone Coaching Clinic is where you're going to be sending your coach after this season.
Right. If Jordan would have rolled through Tuscaloosa, bro, y'all would have been taking credit for his championships too.
He would have been a wonderful defensive end for the Tide. Just stop the hate. Roll Tide.
For example,
if Kayla Nabor, Kayla Nabor comes to Alabama win, now it's gonna be like we made Kayla Nabor.
Well, it's just like y'all with y'all coaching tree. You take Pat Dye and then you get and then you got Pat Dye coaching tree is. Is it Jolie Dunn? No, I don't want Jolie Dunn. Never mind. Bad point.
I'm gonna let you do you, man. My point is,
Gene Chizik had Gus Malzahn.
My point is,
they fired him.
My point is, y'all always taking credit, man.
Taking credit, man. We just proud of the humanitarian services work that's done up there, man.
SEC tired of it, tight.
Huh?
I can safely say, I'm speaking for the rest of the SEC, man. We are tired of Alabama taking credit for everything, man.
We can't hear you. We got 18 championships on our ears. Because like Kiffin, he has a higher winning percentage than people on my list, but I don't think he's a better coach than my top 5. So first, to start out at number 5 for me, so let me kick things off with Hugh Freeze. His winning percentage is 63.8 in 11 years. And wait. That's the wrong list. My apologies. Let me start.
Boy, you need to stop, man.
Huh? No. I'm sorry. My apologies. I'm that's the other 5.
Bro, you should be ashamed of yourself.
The low 5.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Oh, what? I mean, I'm sorry. I just had it wrong. My notes got mixed up here.
We know doggone well the only top 5 list you gonna find Hugh Freeze's name on is a top 5 list of SEC coaches on the hot seat and expected to be replaced. Roll Tide, roll.
Tight. Do you realize Missouri went 11-2 last year? Did
Yes,
you?
sir.
I mean,
yeah, so they're gonna beat the smoke out of y'all this year. They're gonna beat the smoke out of y'all this year.
Bro, I was like, ooh, we go to Missouri, bro.
I was telling you. I mean, I told you.
Did I argue with you? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, Lord, please let us have America win this game. I can't believe you sit up here saying like praying to beat Missouri. Hey, bro, they come to Tuscaloosa too, right? Yeah, bro. That was a pause. I saw that pause.
Not worried about that.
I saw that pause. They coming to Tuscaloosa now.
Don't worry about that.
They are coming to Tuscaloosa. So
they're coming. They bring the team. I don't know who they lost.
I can't believe Missouri. Man, Missouri getting airtime, but I can't believe Missouri went 11-2 last year, man.
I watched the last couple games. I was like,
and bro, they was slugging with Georgia, bro.
Blow for blow for a while.
Blow for blow.
And you gonna ask allegedly Phil Fulmer, hey, did that go down? And he like, yep. Come on, man. What kind of garbage is that, man?
What's your boy say?
They low down. They dirty. They some snitches.
They dirty.
They low down dirty, man. But that's all right. But you know what? That's why NCAA all the worst to you.
Oh my God. We talked about that in the show on Sunday on Have You Heard?
Yeah,
man. Went in depth on that.
Yeah.
All right. Since we talking about that, man, and let's get off the cheating. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already got that trophy, y'all, the king of the cheaters.
See,
I want to ask you a question, man.
Rocks up, you can throw your shoulder out.
Everybody, I mean, we got some new terminology we need to get through. When they said there's going to be a wolf position, man, we're not talking about this over here. However, I hope that the wolves that we have, I hope they play like this guy looks. But just so, for people that don't know, I know a lot of y'all just, I coach fantasy football and pee-wee and play y'all high school, not Ted Bundy, Al Bundy type people. But but the wolf is a hybrid edge rusher. He has an ability to drop back as a strong side linebacker in the pass coverage, but he's still expected to be one of the team's primary pass rushers. So if we can develop one of these, that'd be great. Because really, it's the chew enough off the face mask for me. That's impressive. So let's hope we have guys that play like this. Roll Tide. This is Derek Smith. He was with us in the class of 2025, and I guess they didn't tickle him enough, so now he's totally against us.
Nothing for real. Not for real. Ain't nothing changed for real.
Okay, so last year you committed to Alabama.
Yeah, ma.
You switched.
Yeah, ma.
Tell me about the switch. Why make that choice?
I want to be in the culture like where I feel loved and like where I feel like I belong, and people like open up and like just talk to them.
How did Auburn prove that that's what they are like?
They show it, like they players show it, like they hold like coaching stuff show it.
So the players meet with you guys more?
No, the coaches, like I want to feel like a priority. And like they ain't make me feel like a priority no more.
Sorry about that, man, but here's the priority. Roll Tide. Number 10 has fallen. FSU, with the addition of Roydell Williams of the Alabama Crimson Tide and Malik Benson, receiver formerly of the Alabama Crimson Tide, and DJ Uiguile. You lost to Georgia Tech because Tech ain't playing with y'all. Tech is a better team. Now they might be the best team in the ACC, perhaps. I won't go that far, but I don't think Miami is going to be winning their first conference championship. So, for all you Seminole fans, don't let that playoffs get out of reach. But, just get on your tippy toes and just keep reaching, keep working, leave the work to the big boys. We'll take it from here. Roll Tide to you.
No negotiating now. Portal's over.
You can enjoy
all negotiations history. Now we're playing football.
You can enjoy
just coaching and playing football.
Conference and a 12-team playoff and everything being so different, just the newness of it.
Yeah, and the business side of what we do now is we have to have those conversations with them. Tell your agent to quit calling us and asking for more money. It's non-negotiable now. Going to start again in December. So now we're able to direct ourselves just at football, and that part is fun because there's been so much other stuff going on. It's been hard to really focus on football.
Man, I sure hope Courtney Morgan, our general manager, is on TikTok. Roll Tide.
Yeah, I just like any team with a title since Xbox has been in existence should be in the top 10. That ain't trying to be funny. Let me just get on my little soapbox for a minute, man.
I'm with you. We're gonna keep putting it up.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Auburn they've been in 2 title games.
Yeah, man, and then they got cheated out of one.
And then you got some undefeated seasons in there with Terry.
They got cheated out of 2004, man.
If you have not been in a title game, you are not top tier.
I agree.
Tell if your grandmama a fan.
Yeah.
Your auntie, your auntie, whatever you call her, big mama. If she a fan of Oklahoma State, Penn State, Utah, and Iowa, get out of here, man.
Yeah,
you are not top tier. You are not great.
I agree.
I don't even know if those teams even make the playoffs or 4 teams, but they definitely have. Man, come on, Gundy.
Yeah, man. Come on,
Oklahoma State.
Yeah.
Oklahoma State. What has Oklahoma State done?
I don't know.
In the postseason,
I don't know.
Other than sell bowl tickets somewhere in Florida.
I had to stick up for my man Mike Schuler, man. I have to stick up for some of these, Alabama people, man.
You just sowing discord amongst the brethren.
Because how y'all be doing, man. Y'all be. I just be feeling sorry for
So I say, watch it. Brian Harsin. Exactly. Come on, what is it? The potato famine? The potato man. What y'all call it? The years of Harsin? What was it? Year and a half.
Great potato famine. The great potato famine.
The great potato family. Y'all didn't keep that man to the end of the season. That dude
we went on no problem.
It's like, all right, okay. 5 o'clock in the morning. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Let's break it down. Hey, Brian, we need to holler at you, dog. Yeah, what's going on? What's going on, AD?
Sign right here.
Do you
sign right here, Brian?
Do you pack your stuff in newspaper or styrofoam?
You haul a rider. Our enterprise.
We got some Beacon folks. You Beacon folks? Or do you want to drive your own?
Yeah.
I just like any team
Mhm.
with a title since Xbox has been in existence should be in the top 10. I ain't trying to be funny. Let me get out. Let me
I'm
just
with
sit on
you,
my
man.
little soapbox for a
Okay.
minute, man.
I'm with you. We're gonna keep putting it
Auburn,
up.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Auburn they've been in 2 title games.
Yeah, man, and then they got cheated out of one. You
And
know
then you got some undefeated seasons in there with Terry.
they got cheated out of 2004, man.
If you have not been in a title game, you are not top tier.
I agree.
Tell if your grandmama a fan.
Yeah.
Your auntie, your auntie, whatever you call her,
Mm-hmm.
big mama,
Mm-hmm.
if she a fan of
Mhm.
Oklahoma State, Penn State, Utah, and Iowa, get out here, man.
Yeah,
you are not top tier. You are not played.
I agree.
I don't even know if those teams even make the playoffs or 4 teams, but they definitely have. Man, come on, Gundy.
Yeah, man. Come on,
Oklahoma
man.
State.
Yeah.
Oklahoma State. What has Oklahoma State done?
I don't know.
In the postseason.
I don't know.
Other than sell bowl tickets somewhere in Florida.
Don't miss one of the hottest weekly debate shows on YouTube.
You're not going to believe this, but I'm about to defend what some people call an Auburn legend. Tune in.
Wait a minute.
Welcome in to Iron Bowl Debates. I'm your boy DC Wolf, and I got my boy at Tight Sports. At Tight Sports. Remember that for all you Alabama fans. You know what I'm saying? Auburn fans, you don't have to remember it. No big deal. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, y'all know y'all want to come on over. Just come on over. Won't you come? The doors to the titles is open.
Not the doors to the titles. Hey, that's pretty good. Anyway, let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. Today, we want to talk
Iron Bowl Debates. Don't miss it. Weekly on Tight Sports. You're going to love it.
You looking for laughs? Tune in to Tight Sports. That's all you got to do.
Tight Sports right here on YouTube, trying to blow up. Please subscribe. Just want to remind everybody that, 2023 was a big year. So my kids gave me this award because they knew that I was putting in big work. And, this is what the kids thought of my work is they awarded me this prize because, it's just a substitute. It's just a substitute for the real thing. The real thing's coming with your help. Please subscribe. It's just something to get me over. And I've heard word in the academy, that's the academy at my house, that there's another award that's going to be that I'm creeping up on another award from my children. I mean, love them so much, man. So we doing with your help. We going to the top, or at least right around the suffix, at least.
Yeah.
On the last episode, Tyke advocated for smoking.
Hey, you remember when they had it with the blanket on in the rain last year? That was hilarious.
Like, man, somebody come free this dog. I'm thinking like that. What's that song with Sarah McLachlan? Every time I see that dog is being held high. Like, Ugga and them dogs at Mr. Mistake, they be looking all happy and stuff.
Yeah.
That dog down at Folks, before we get into the start of the third quarter, there's some amazing developments going on in this game where Clemson is visiting Pittsburgh. With about 4 minutes left in the game is tied 17-17. This is an elimination match for one of them. The guy from Clemson's rushing the quarterback. He comes in, hit the Clemson quarterback like in the face, catches him with a forearm, and finishes up with the elbow. No flag. Crowd's going crazy. There's an injured Pittsburgh lineman. He's on the ground. They're seeing after him. The coach for Pittsburgh is going ballistic. Ballistic, I say. 3 to 4 whole minutes later, there's a flag thrown by the back judge. I don't know if you know how far it is from the line of scrimmage. It's way back in the back. Dude calls personal foul, roughing the passer, all that stuff. Now, Pittsburgh is on the march. They've called 2 penalties against Pittsburgh. It's like they, false starts and stuff, trying to make up for it, but they're running they throw it to the running back this way. They've gone from the 50-yard line down to about the 20-some yard, down to 21, 2nd and 14. No mistakes. They should be able to run the clock down and kick a field goal to win this thing. Both are 7-2. Pitt is 3-2 in the division or in the conference, and Clemson is 6-1. They called their second time out trying to save the clock. There's 1 minute and 50 seconds in the game. It's crazy. It's crazy out here. It's crazy. I mean, that was crazy. I mean, it may have been 5 minutes of actually elapsed time, seeing about the injured player. The guy's like, "Can you call for targeting?" The official in the booth is already. I was reading the thing. He was saying, "Yeah, you can call targeting if you want to review it to see if it was actually targeting because it was a strike to the head." Man, he hit that dude in the face. I'm like, blam. I don't even know how he did. He came like, bam, boom, bing. It's like it's a martial arts move. No flag nowhere. And the referee's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Umpire, side judge, I don't know what you're talking about. I promise you, dude is still on the ground, hadn't even gotten up. All of a sudden, the camera goes over to this flag that's like 30 yards down the field. And he could always say, well, I wanted to ask and see that y'all see where he got hit. Did his head go back because there was a contact? Because I saw what the hits were. I didn't know if he was moving his head if he got hit. I always say what you're going to say, but that looked real suspicious. Here we go. They're throwing the ball. And they're taking a sack. They're taking a sack. You can't take a sack. Okay, so that's a 47-yard field goal. Where we at now? Alabama has the kickoff? This team, Mercer, for a moment, they lost to Sanford 55-35 to Sanford. Just think about that. Sanford scored 55 points on it. Oh, Alabama got the ball first. I should see Ty coming out right now. No more Milrow. Shouldn't be seeing Milrow right now. Just going through the stats. I will let you know, and it wasn't one of my keys, but Mercer is leading in time of possession, 19 minutes, 32 seconds to 10:28 for Alabama. But Mercer has 9 first down. Alabama has 13. Some teams are just not powerful enough for you to withstand what you're doing. So that's not a big deal. Come on. That may have been holding. Did they call it? I guess he got his butt around. Good job. Who's blocking on that side over there? That was, K-Law. That man, what was it? I think I run that back. That'd be great. I may have missed that number. It all runs together. And Pittsburgh takes the league at 2017. The kicker's telling them, don't jump all up on me. We got a lot of game to play. 1 minute, 36 seconds left on the clock. Clemson will get the ball back and see if they can make a drive to tie the game or to come back and get this critical win in the, what are they in, the ACC, AAC? I get it confused. Everybody want to get it to the man. Everybody want to give him okay, that's personal foul. Everybody want to give the kicker a high five, want him to jump up. He's like, hey, the game is not over. Third down, what are we doing here? Ryan Williams, 3rd and 4. I'll go through some more stats in a minute after this play. Total yards, 273 for Alabama, 176 for Mercer. We are 1 for 4 in third downs. I guess that's 2 for 5. We're 1 and 1 in first downs. They are 1 for 5 on third downs. I don't know how I feel about any of that. 1 for 5 I like for them, but for us, no, not so much. Let's see. They have rushed for a whopping 45 yards. We've rushed for 100 and about 15 penalties. Alabama still got 3 penalties for 40 yards. They have 3 penalties for about the same. Got them. Hold on to the ball. Very good. Let's see. Turnovers. They have 3 turnovers. And let's go to the individual stats. Go to the box score over here. Milrow is hitting him upside the head today. Let me blow this up. I can't really see it from right here. Milrow this is not up to date. Okay, here come Clemson. 11 for 16 for 186 yards, 2 touchdowns, averaging 11.6 yards a pass. He's playing like a human type of game. It's like he's actually human this week. He's still the leading rusher. I don't know what I feel about that. 5 rushes for 40 yards, not a lot. Not a lot of action. We've only had 17 rushes for 118 yards. Second leading rusher is Ryan Williams with that big one. He got upfield, boy. There you go. Oh, man. Kind of think, what's the guy named? Richard? I think he would have been in the end zone right there. I'm just going to say it like that. Oh, they're letting the Clemson quarterback run free. He's inside. Oh, he's inside the 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Clemson. Touchdown, Clemson with how much time left? This man ran a 40. He did a mill row. Oh, they did a mill row. They let him get away. It's still a minute 16. It's still a minute 16. That man just went, I don't know. I think they had a 50-yard drive in 75-yard drive in 20 seconds. So if they did it in 20, you got 4 times more time. What happened? Proctor called touchdown. I wasn't looking. Hot. Just got to be more careful. What is going on? You got to give me a replay on that one. Proctor just catch a touchdown. Let me see the replay. Or did he get it? Was he down? Who is this fumbling at the goal line? That's how you do it. Just drop down on it. Best way you can. All that picking up, not necessary. Lucky the ball fell on the line. It came to rest on the line. He kind of scooped it into his body under the line. I cannot believe Clemson going to escape this. They might. There's still a chance. They're going to review that. Where are we? Caden Proctor, touchdown. It just hit the stats. I'm so far behind. Anyway, leading receivers, Jeremy Bernard, 4 catches, 81 yards. That's 20 per. Next is Oots. He got 1 big one for a touchdown, 44 yards. Justice Haynes. Man, you got to be more careful with that ball, man. Defensive stats. We only got 1 sack on these guys. 3 tackles for loss, a pass defense, and we got a touchdown today. That's a game changer. I know I saw 1 3 and out. I'm not sure we had any others. Burnham. Blocking calls him to kick a ball 20 yards. Yep. Added to the game film. We got to look this stuff over. I still didn't see who dislodged that ball. Let me see if I can find out here. Oh, they just took a sack. Pittsburgh took a sack, and the guy let go of the ball. He's going to throw the ball downfield. This ain't going to work. Y'all want to win this, Pittsburgh, y'all got to throw the ball down the field. Hands down. Pass defense. Let's see. Forced fumble. I don't know if I think they got forced fumbles on here. Forced fumbles. Who forced the fumble? Q Russo got the only interception. It's not on this page. It'll be in that final report, but so far, pretty good. It's me says, we got to talk about AU basketball team. Will Yellowfella let them use his little plane again? Them boys ain't got no home track. One of the players said, what you expect when you put a bunch of dogs on a plane? I was like, sir, people, no matter where you're from, do not run around calling yourself a dog. I'm just, I call my friends dog. What's up, dog? It's my dog, all that kind of stuff. But when you get older, you think about it. It's like, On TV, you say what you expect. You put a bunch of dogs on the plane. You do know what they call female dogs, right? So, they're still reviewing this play. Okay. 1st and 10. Pittsburgh. Another 1st and 10. Pittsburgh got the ball with 49 seconds left. They got a first down, so the clock stops so they can reset the ball. They're at they got about 20, 30 yards to go. They took that touchdown back. I knew they would. Now get that ball back to Justice Haynes and tell them to hold on to it and walk it into the end zone. It's a lot easier that way. Here we go. Okay, Pittsburgh. Incomplete pass, 2nd and 10. 43 seconds left. Pittsburgh has one timeout. Right play. I'm thinking your third receiver or your tight end to the middle of the field just so you can kick it. The clock stops. I think they're throwing to the sideline too much. Come on, man, walk that thing in. That's how you do it, Jam. Oh, incomplete pass. 3rd and 10. 39 seconds left. Did they give it to him? Nope. We not getting stacked up here by a doggone Mercer. Are y'all joking me? Oh, this dancing is not necessary. They did give it to him. Okay. About to say. Right off Proctor's hind parts. To get it done. Get it done. AU basketball team, they did a great thing. They went out there and beat Houston. Houston is back. Well, first, last couple of years they've been doing their thing for. Okay, here we go. Pittsburgh. Oh, first down, Pittsburgh, 35-yard line. Clock stops so they can reset the ball. 1st and 10 from 35-yard line. Let's see how much. 31 seconds left on the clock. Go down the middle. Don't take no sack, though. Oh, he got it off. Oh, it's short. He's short of 1st down. Get on the ball. Clock it. Get on the ball. Clock it. They called a timeout. Finally, they waited too damn long. Excuse me. They waited too doggone long. Was that a touchdown for Alabama? Now the coach going to say he called a timeout earlier. We are getting a goal line stand from Mercer. This is ridiculous. We should be ashamed of ourselves. Like I said the other day in my preview, we have to walk in the identity that was established in the last 2 weeks. All that stuff that was done before the Missouri game don't count. The stuff that really, really seems to work for this team is being tough, and this is not looking like you're playing very tough. What is this? After further review, 2nd down. 2nd doggone down. All right, here we go. 14 seconds left. Do y'all need to throw it again? I don't know how good Pittsburgh's kicker is. Then the ball it's like 2nd and 1 from the about 25-yard line. They go in the shotgun formation. They throwing it. Run, boy! Quarterback should have just ran. I mean, I don't know how much closer they. Look at that! I saw a flag though. I'm trying. I think their field goal kicker kicked a longer field goal here earlier. You don't want to put it on him, but the time is kind of short. So they need to be throwing to what? I don't know if they should be throwing at all. Wow. Well, 4th and 1. 5 seconds left. Send in the kicker. We'll see what happens. Look at that. Well, you know what comes up now? That's when Jalen does that little around the side thing. And you got to throw this to a tight end, all right? Got 8 in the box. Can't say 9 in the box. Yeah. That's what I thought was going to happen. But we got to get away from that. You got to start running some of those pass plays. Get off my boy! Oh. What are they doing? I guess the Pittsburgh kicker must not be worth anything because they went for it on 4th down. For some reason, they lost. I knew they was going to run Jalen, but I'm worried about like next year. What player are you calling next year? If Jalen should be leaving, what player are we going to call? Is it some Ty Simpson around the side to get hit in the ankle? Because I can guarantee you, of the people that are on the roster that are quarterbacks and those that are coming, I don't know if they have the body that can take this beating that this guy is taking. You can always protein, weight train people and all that stuff. Well, Clemson escapes, but that's not a small guy. Clemson escapes. Pittsburgh is done dealing with 3 losses. But it was interesting. Gave me some excitement for the day that didn't involve me, my team losing face. Let's see what we got here. Who else we got out here today that's getting it up? I don't know, man. I thought that whoever was flying that plane, I always thought that was like it was like a Bulldog fan. They were scared to have all them dogs on there. Real dogs that bite. This Georgia pilot didn't seem that was like a Auburn pilot, and they do have aviation program. I don't think it would have been a problem. But the yellow fella, he all in. Yeah, he been sipping on that pine tree sap, so his mind ain't. That man know one thing: wood. Anything, if you can get him and tell him he writing a check for Auburn, but you put the address and change the name out, he wouldn't know. He wouldn't know. What is LSU and Florida looking like right now? Anything special? Can Florida do your boy solid? I just need everybody to lose. I mean, and when I say everybody, I don't just mean Tennessee and Texas A&M. I mean everybody needs to lose. I'm talking about your child, your daughter's flag football team needs to lose. Because I think, the more losses we have, the more ties that we have, more forfeits, forfeits, or if associates come in and take a game. I've seen 2 high schools that lost like 9 games because of playing an illegal play. I'm sure I need everybody losing right now, especially Notre Dame and them. But I think if everybody loses, it kind of works in Alabama's favor. We win, everybody loses. That puts us like 1 game closer to where we need to be. Yellow fella sick of them strong. Yellow fella. That is funny. He's sick of them destroying his stuff. What else he done to over there? Oh, they done wasted his money. They gave all that money to Peyton Thorne. Some say that was a waste of money. I think it was a good acquisition. I really like that on them. They go out and buy another quarterback. Who knows? They may run into another Cam somewhere. Who am I kidding? There is no other Cam. There is no other Cam. What's the score of this Florida game? Zero is early. It's just such a relaxing day. Just coming in, know you're going to win the game, but you don't want to have no injuries. We lost 3 players for the year. This Jones guy, he just got beat. when that guy caught that ball with one hand, he turned around. He still didn't know what the ball was. He needs work. He gonna rep that sideline defense so many times come Tuesday or Monday. He'll be defending people in his sleep on the sideline. Randy Moss, get out of here. Jerry Rice, get out of here. He gonna see himself stopping. Who's out there? What's the guy from Minnesota? He gonna see himself stopping everybody in his sleep. Bad tackling. Tennessee needs to lose, but if Tennessee lose, does that put us in Atlanta? I don't know. I'm so confused. LSU out here dropping interceptions. They should be ready for them. Lord knows we didn't throw them none last week. We didn't even get close to touching balls last week. Pause. Tennessee loses. I'm telling y'all, it may look like outside of Tennessee and Texas, our strength of schedule, we went out. It's going to mess around and have us looking like we're the third best option out of the SEC. That's not my opinion. That's from the fact. Let me see. Somebody still does the BCS poll, even though it means nothing. It used to be very valuable. But that BCS thing took strength of schedule into consideration. Now I can't find it. Broke that play up. Come on, find the thing. Okay, Florida ripping them on the outside. Now this is the date of this article, November 13th. This is a BCS ranking. Number 5, Indiana. Number 4. Wait a minute, this is not a BCS ranking. This is something else. Reveal top B, the BCS reveals top 25 poll. Florida doing that thing. Let's go and Bachway. You've been messing up all day. There you go. Get you some good run back. Our strength of schedule has really been impressive to a lot of people. Signature win is LSU. Oh, we got a penalty. Come on. And thanks to those ahead of us, we don't face another ranked opponent, but they were saying like, okay, touchdown Florida. Might LSU still be hampered by what happened last week? Do we need LSU to lose again? Not really. Need Tennessee. I know. Yeah, Tennessee needs to lose. Just don't want to go to Atlanta. I'm just really worried. I know the number 2 team coming out of the bowl, out of the SEC championship, should be going to the. It's just hard not to get. You have to win that game. You have to win that game. It's a lot of football. I'm trying to make it to the playoffs. I'm not trying to really. My hopes and desires is that this team can get to the college football playoffs. Can we win the championship? Yeah, as long as you're in the playoffs, you can win. We need to get in the playoffs. We'll talk about all the rest of that stuff later, much later. But going to Atlanta, I think it just hinders you. It's unnecessary. I had a teacher. He used to use the words unnecessary rhetoric. He's like, it's just unnecessary rhetoric you got going on back there. Game be so unnecessary in this man's first year. College football ranking strength. How you spell strength? schedule. 6 days ago, strength of schedule. Where is Alabama right now? Just talking about going to Atlanta just makes my nerves go. I got to start chewing gum or who knows? I may go on a bender or something. Man. Some of these teams losing is messing us up. I don't know how they got Texas strength of schedule higher than Alabama. Or do they? Let me see. Yes, they do. Some of these teams falling off since we played them. Well, we was up there at the beginning of the season. And Vandy ended up being better than anybody thought. Way to hold on to the ball, though. Who missing blocks up there? Mark that down. They're coming back to that come Monday morning. Let's go, Ty. Spin that thing. It's hard. It's like, I wonder who's going to be leaving this team. Who's going to be leaving this team? Who thinks it's better in the portal? Well, Jalen gone, man. He's going to start over. True. Kind of true. Okay. It's going deep. Wait a minute. Ty spinning that thing. This is what I need to have. I need people to know. I need people to know. I think Nick Saban will agree that sometimes one monkey don't stop no show. Even if that monkey is the GOAT. It's a new day in football. They keep talking about, oh man, things done changed, man. And you get, but you know, people say everything's changed and this team can be great, that team can be great. Typically, you lose a great coach and you don't go nowhere. But I say the same thing. Things have changed. It ain't like it used to be because you can acquire players whenever you feel like it. You get a decent coach and give them the right players. He may do something great. Oh, man, who missed that block? 50. Who was 58? Write his name down. 58 was trying to fight last week at LSU. Where you fight at? You didn't bring your fight with you this week? Yeah. Write that down. 5'8". He just missed a whole block. Interior block, too, I think. That's crazy. That's madness. Yeah, we need people to lose. Definitely Tennessee. I guess Tennessee first. But we need people to lose outside of the conference too. Go, Ty. Go, Ty. Run, Ty. Woo! Ty. Milroe ain't the only one, baby, with some wheels. Ty brought them wheels down Tennessee. He'll wait now. It's about to be a 40-yard touch for whatever he left touchdown. Look at Ty. Look at Ty. Go, Ty. Look at Ty. Woo! Ty here running like the great Tyler Watts. Your turn running back. Richard? Yeah, I do think Richard Young would have had a touchdown early. Thank you for dropping in there. It's me. I'm out. See you next week. We need to get to the bottom of these AU kids fighting on a yellow feather plane. Why ain't they flying their own plane? And were they flying somewhat propellers on it? Or was it a jet? Seemed like it was a propellers. Guess that works. All right. Thanks for coming by. It's me. I'm going to ride it on out here at least for a while. We'll see. Been a pleasure. Look at Ty. Let's go, Ty. We need to know that we're in good hands just in case we, ankles get twisted. Could be looking at 4 to 7 games. First down. Yep. We could be looking at 4 to 7 games left in this season, folks. If you want to win it all. Or you can still lose it and still play 7 games. Look at LSU trying to do something against the Gators. That's so sweet. Time that Georgia game start. Probably watch that in the morning. Oh, first down, LSU Tigers. Did they bring the Tiger to Florida? There you go. That's it. Oh, that was pass interference. I don't care what nobody said. Who is number 6? Got to work on that timing. Oh, Kobe Prince. I ain't seen him in a minute. I didn't even know he was number 6. Thank you for trying to get him some play, though. He kind of put that up. I don't know if he put that up with any accuracy in mind. Yep. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. 2-0. You owe me some push-ups. 50 of them. Somebody write that down. 2-0. Hit him right in the hands. Hit him in the hands. We taking mental notes now. We taking mental notes. Somebody need to make a play on offense. Will it be Ty? Will it be Ty? Will he have to use his legs? They're coming with it. Nope. 4. They pull it back. Coverage. Oh, nice little dink. Make a play. Make a play. No. Hey. Ty Simpson knows how to extend the play. He needs this work. That's why I want to see him in there. I'm going to give him every advantage to try to start next year. And I'll tell you like this. I don't know how quarterbacks supposed to look and all that stuff, but I remember the first time I saw Bryce Young, what a stunt me in that. Holding these young ladies up. We do have stunt men, right? Anyway, but the first time I saw Bryce Young in the game, I was like, man, somebody get this baby off the field. Somebody's baby is on the field. And he played like he was just lost. What's happening here? 2nd and 1 for, okay, he still got the ball. There they go. Well, now you want to play the football. I'm going to sign him up. The dude kind of big. Most of the guys are built like linebackers. Linebackers and Shannon Sharp types. Strong. One of my homeboys was cheerleader D1 level. That dude could do a backhand spring across the football field. At my age right now, there are many people my age that cannot run across the football field full speed. This man did backhand springs diagonally across from one end zone to the other end zone. Backhand springs and finish it out with like some kind of layout or something. I don't know what it was. He wouldn't just do a backhand springs and just get up. And he was about 6'2". Hey, he had the same striations in his arms and upper body and neck that the doggone receivers had. And he was on full scholarship. Hey. But that guy that just caught that ball, yeah. I mean, he put him on special teams. Based on what I've seen today. Watching this LSU, still down by 7. 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line, just about. They're going with double reverse. Florida, are they going to get it? Florida shut it down for a 2-yard gain. Excuse me. Jones fight tonight. I don't know who caught the fight last night, but should say farce last night. Not what I expected. It was a possible outcome, but that was like a sparring match. But it's genius. Jake Paul is a genius, man. You can get somebody $40 million for fighting somebody who may or may not have a chance. Most times when we I was wondering why this thing was on Netflix. That was a freebie for Netflix. I mean, they didn't even try to upgrade their technical capabilities on Netflix. They just threw out the same old thing that was out there. And they said, yeah, we put it on there because we don't think nobody going to watch this. Anybody got any sense? And all the people that really know boxing, the guys that I know that were used to box, especially some guys from upstate, and then some people that's just athletic, and they're like, man, Tyson ain't about to do nothing. They were exactly right. He didn't do anything. He didn't do anything. Neither did he have to. He just got to be able to find the bank to put that $20 million in. And that $20 million is probably just the beginning. I don't know where they got the money from. I don't know whether it's from Jerry Jones for allowing them to use his facility. Oh, bring it over here. Yeah, put it in here. I'll give you $5 million to bring it here. I don't know where they got it from. All the money to pay Tyson and pay Jake Paul, but that was genius. That's marketing genius for him to even think that could work because he's fought nobody. Now, I would love to see him go with Deontay Wilder. I think Deontay Wilder, he and Deontay Wilder would get about $60 million. By the time they, slap each other and get the bumping gums, he got a right hand. Deontay Wilder got a nuclear bomb on the end of his wrist. Then everybody can say, wait a minute, I don't think he's going to be able to beat a fighter that's about his same age, but both of them been boxing about the same amount of time. I think it'd be a great fight. He's talking about messing with Canelo. He's bigger than Canelo, I think. That matters. Kind of out of his weight class a little, but I think Deontay Wilder would be bigger. Maybe his last fight. Because after that, he had to fight somebody that really is like a top 10 contender again. I don't know what Deontay is right now, as far as being a contender. Oh, LSU is going to be forced to kick a field goal. All right, 3rd and 5. Let's shut it down. Full blitz. Hey, man, you got Jones. You got to be ready to catch the ball, man. Write that down. Number 7. I mean, I think he should have caught the interception. Look at it. The ball hit him like in his ankle. And he's like, he didn't even know it was coming. But we playing coverage. That wasn't no man-on-man situation where you shouldn't have seen the ball come out. Number 7, write that down. This is what this type of game is for. You can beat somebody by 60 points. You can get everybody in the game that don't play and have something to be honest, hold over their head in practice. Because the coach been telling them the whole time, hey man, when you're out here in coverage, you need to see this. You got to watch all this. This is your job. You got to watch this left, right, up, down. And right there was a perfect illustration of what the coach has always been telling them. But what he can do now? He got the clicker. Clicky, 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 click. Huh? Remember I was telling you? Remember I was telling you? That's what he's going to be doing. He's going to hear that all. He's going to be hearing that right there, just clicking. All that clicking in the film room. Auburn won 48-14. Oh, that's so sweet. Florida's running backs are giving LSU the business. If Florida is smart enough to run the ball, which they were on that play, and they picked up about 15 yards or 12. This may be a long day. Maybe it wasn't just the rain. Okay. Upfield. First down, no. 2nd and 1. Kobe Prentice, number 6. 11-18. Uh-oh, somebody's hurt out there. Twist the old ankle. What time the real game starts? Is this one of the weekends where ain't nobody playing nobody? Let me see. Penn State smoking out Purdue for no reason whatsoever. Let's see. Notre Dame is leading Virginia. I need Notre Dame to lose, really. If Notre Dame going to lose like 2 more games, it'd be great. I still think they one loss equal to 2. They lost to Northern Illinois, right? Yeah. That ain't worth nothing. Oh, Missouri and them playing right now. Tulane looking stronger. I think it's unfair, too. I tell DC this all the time. I don't know what you got to pay to be in the NCAA. Don't know division for football. What is it? Football bowl division, whatever it is. FBS. But whatever they're paying at Tulane and Memphis and Navy, it's equivalent to what's being paid by Troy, what's being paid by UAB, what's being paid by the name of team, by Auburn. It's the same thing being paid by Virginia Tech. Which one of them is the worst team now? Is it Virginia or Virginia Tech? Yeah, Virginia. It's the same thing that's been paid by Purdue. Purdue gets a shot. Purdue gets a shot for all the marbles because they pay in this division, which is held in higher esteem by the media than that division. I think if you want parity, if you're looking for parity, you get parity by bringing all the champions into the playoffs. Now, there are 9 or 10 conferences? How many spots do we have? Come on, Ty. Who's the flag on? Gotta be in defense, right? We have 9 or 10 conferences. It's 12 spots now. Go ahead and take that thing to 16. Put all the conference champions in there. How you just gonna tell me at the beginning of the year, because I'm out here in the AAC? I'm at the AAC, like, well, we're just gonna give y'all number 12 position at the very end. I ain't trying to be funny. What are we? We the SWAC of football. You know how for a long time they would put the SWAC or the MEAC in the 16th position of the basketball, and sometimes they get to 15 and 14 because they've got a little more better measurables, but they are included. You had the SWAC and the MEAC in the round of 64 or a round of 68 in the whole March Madness tournament. In this thing, you could be Boise, win your conference. Not Boise. I don't know what conference is Boise in now. I'll just go with Tulane. You can beat Tulane and win the Conference USA or whatever it is, or Memphis. You could have won it 3 of the last 6 years, and you win it again, and they're like, I don't care. You are 13-0, but this guy's 13-0, and their strength of schedule is better than yours. And you're like, what? What gives you the right to pick them? I mean, I think it's absolutely criminal for conference champions not to get in, and it's really is detrimental to football. Can I see a 24-team tournament? You could be overkill, I think. But if you take the conference champions seriously, the only people you would be leaving out is probably the second best team in every conference. Even in 16 teams, you couldn't have 3 teams from the SEC. With 6 at-large teams, you'd be talking about a Penn State or Oregon or Ohio State. You'd be talking about, a Tennessee or Texas A&M or Georgia. Tennessee, Texas A&M, Georgia, or whoever loses you wouldn't have teams. People are complaining around the world How is it going to be 3-4 teams from the SEC? Why are all these teams from the SEC? If you had 16 teams and played the conference champions, they'd be like, well, man, you know teams get blown out, smoked out. Not my issue. And to be honest, Notre Dame would still be satisfied because of those 16 teams. If they're not, since they're not in a conference, they would really have to be one. I would say with one loss they could get in. But if they had 2 losses and they ain't playing a conference championship game, I'd be like, bye-bye Notre Dame forever. Okay, I don't care how many people they got. You put them in the biggest non-playoff bowl. I just don't know. I'm not a lawyer by any stretch of imagination. I'm just not going to let you keep playing me to the left if I'm San Diego State, Fresno State, or somebody, and I win my conference championship 2 years in a row, and you don't give me no respect to put me in the playoff. Just because I won my conference with 1 loss. We can say a whole bunch of things. You still got to play. Remember them great games when Boise beat Oklahoma in the bowl? Stuff happens. And we are seeing bigger upsets now than anything. James Madison beat somebody to death. Okay, Ty trying to run that thing. Trying to do that mill roll play. They got him lifted up. And they carried him down the field. Oh, hopefully that feels good and doesn't feel bad. But, you know, you got to play the game. I just don't see how you're going to make me pay NCAA dues, follow your rules, you taxing me, you hitting me the whole time, and then I don't get a shot just because they undefeated in their conference, but somebody come from the Big Ten, the SEC with 2 losses, win their conference, they get to go. That ain't going to work. There's too many lawyers in this country for that to work. That's just being honest. They got tied up in the air. He's hold on to the ball, Ty, because you are now the ball. He became the ball. They lifted him up and took him 5 yards down the way. That's all right. Well, that ain't Ty. That's somebody else. Who is that? Who is number 12? There you go. First down, baby. Another 4th and 1. I got to see who this player is. Put Ty back in the game. He needs some work. Lonergan. I've heard his name. I don't know when the last time I seen him play. They gave him a series. That's all right. Everybody a little taste. You know, some of these people going to hit the portal. Some of them just going to ride it out. Just depends on what your what is this? No record since 2002. I don't care. It's nice. But it's just not gonna work. I mean, imagine if you could, if you can, the AAC, Conference USA. Did he drop that? Okay, he got a penalty. And all these conferences, they're still here. But there were another conference that this happened to, sort of. Their commissioner kind of did them in, but the Pac-12 is no longer with us right now. Maybe it would be revamped. If I was one of them West Coast conferences, I would take over that name because it has a lot of pedigree with it. It's not really the same without USC and UCLA. But you may want to talk to UCLA and USC about coming back because they're complaining. Could you imagine being on USC's tennis team? Let's not talk about basketball and football. And the AD tells you, okay, this is our East Coast swing. We got 2 this year. And so what we're going to do for 2 weeks, we're going to go play tennis tournaments in 3 different locations. We're just going to stay out on the East Coast for 2 weeks at a time. If you're playing tennis and you're there so you can become a doctor eventually, Well, it's going for it. You want to become a doctor? You want to become, well, how are we doing this to ourselves? You want to become a doctor? Throwing the ball 40 yards down the way, man. Get the first down. But being the doctor-minded person that plays tennis to earn it, you can't do that. If you're on a volleyball team at Oregon or Washington State, y'all not a premier, some school that you just got to play because you're on scholarship because you're trying to become a whatever, congressman, judge, lawyer, nurse. Ty escaped that one. And he threw it up, straight up in the air like a punt to the 1 yard line for a first down to Kivas, the tight end. I don't know how he escaped that one. That was one hell of a play. That was one hell of a play. But you don't have time to be just going from, UCLA. There it is. Another touchdown. I told you. Who was that? That's not Richard Young, is it? Yeah, that's Richard Young. He got into the end zone real quick. He's one of these guys that hits the hole. Richard Young hits that hole. I look forward to see him be one of those top 2 backs next year. That he hits the hole very hard. I think even like against LSU, they're trying to kill the ball, kill the game, or kill the clock. He was in the end zone. Forget that. Y'all gonna stop me. I'm not stopping myself. But if you're at UCLA, you're on a baseball team. Baseballs play like 35 games a season. But you gotta play half of them. You gotta kind of put them together so it makes sense. So you don't just keep going back and forth. Even Lincoln Riley was complaining it was wearing on his football team. Yeah, right 55 number. He on the list too. He gets some extra chalk talk, some extra outside work because he just missed the block too. Almost got my quarterback crushed. 45-7. What did I say? 53-9. Getting close. Need a 3 and out from this defense. It's just that, they may work with you if you take over that conference. You just can't keep doing this to people. It literally can happen. I'm going to be 13-1, win my division. Then another one of the group of 5. I wouldn't even let them call me group of 5. I'm like, we're not a part of a group of anything. We are the Conference USA, whatever you want to call it. Conference USA. Don't call me a group of nothing. Just belittling these conferences. And I say this because I went to Division II school for undergrad. This don't make sense. You increase parity by telling every conference that if you let my conference championship in with the automatic bid, even though we are perceived to be a lesser conference, you're not going to be a lesser conference forever. They got money to spend at Fresno State. They have money to spend at New Mexico State and some of these other places. But if you give them a shot to get in, them UTEP folks, they'll find some money. I don't know what conference UTEP is in, or Bowling Green, or, some obscure teams that we don't talk about a lot. Because we have because it's a thing. 4 years, we've had sorry teams in all the so-called Power 5, now Power 4 conferences. It's always been a bottom third. Some of them have been until recently. Vandy was a cellar dweller forever. Mississippi State been struggling since at least for 10 to 15 years now. Sometimes I get to the point, I don't care how much money they spend at Mississippi State. They ain't going nowhere. But it ain't true. They just don't spend enough money in Starkville to even make a spurt of a run. Starkville is just not a great place. Nashville is it's exciting, more than Starkville. I mean, if I had to move somewhere, would I move to Nashville? Would I move to Tuscaloosa, for instance? Tuscaloosa is kind of fun all year round, but Nashville, come on now. I don't know. I just think they're gonna have to talk about it because it's gonna be a big. Everybody's suing everybody this year because it's the money. People keep saying, well, they get enough of that money to keep it quiet. Do I make more money for my conference by being in the playoffs? So you're gonna give them basically a shot at, let's say every conference gets 150 million. But the participants get another 50 million to split with the conference. Somehow when you in it, you make more money. So why would I at Tulane let you put Boise in, keep me out? Year after year, for 20 years? Even if you expanded to 16, they still talking about we're just gonna put more popular teams in. Okay, yeah, we're writing all these numbers down. Yeah, just write this play down. Look at these teams. Ole Miss. People saying 40 teams gonna get in. But a conference champion in another conference, this might be the last year for this because they're gonna change this. You're gonna have more parity if people know they can go to, if a group of kids from a state championship can say in Louisiana, say, well, LSU, dude said, my mom's feet stink. Man, we can go to LSU and start next week. Or go to Tulane and start next week. Or we can stay here. Coach said I can play basketball with Penny at the end of the season, get my NIL up through the casinos, and we go to Memphis, ball out, man. We stay together just like we did in high school. Get old boy from across town to come with us. Oh, needed that. That's a pass. That's a pass deflection. Look at this. See, the best chance. I don't want the best chance of reaching. What? I don't want to. Texas. The boy kind of owns Texas a little bit. Sarkisian, he owes the boy a little bit, a little something. I just don't understand. How can we be like the 5th-rate team and they say we got the best chance? Come on, get that. Good play. I think we got it on that 3rd and 7. Was that a 3 and out? Yeah. Everybody getting some. Okay, LSU just scored a touchdown. That's cute. It's a pleasure to see them struggle. Like what conference is Georgia Southern in and Old Dominion and James Madison? That's FCS. You're not gonna tell me I could be excluded forever. It's like from the beginning of the season, you say SEC team will have 2 teams in a 12-team playoffs. But if you're in the Sun Belt Conference, like if your champion has 1 loss, then just go somewhere. Get out of my face. Come on. This shouldn't have to come to this. Go ahead and expand that thing to 16 teams. Take all the conference champions, which I think are 9. Do the thing with Notre Dame if you want to. 2 games they get in. I don't agree with that. I say one game they get in because they need the money from Notre Dame for some reason. Or tell them chumps they need to join the conference, join the ACC and stop playing. You big and bad. You so bad. You so bold. You so mean. Join the conference. Stop running scared. Or whatever it is. I don't know what it is. Selfish. I know it's a religious institution, but you sound kind of greedy. So I'm just saying, like, we got to do something. But seems like Alabama is taking control of this thing and turn the championships game into part of the playoffs. Something, because this, as it exists, I don't think is working. it's going to work without somebody getting into it. We suing people for everybody. It's like everybody uses the word, we got to get a salary cap. We got to get a salary cap. Well, this guy, what's his name? Ty Middlebrooks? I don't know. This prospect that's signed to go to LSU, they're saying he was offered a 4-year deal for $10 million to go to Michigan, which they say he's turned down. There's no proof that it was actually offered to him, but we do know that the guy who's the owner of Barstool Sports, he publicly said he'll give $3 million to Michigan just for a quarterback. So everybody keep talking about this. We need to get a salary cap. This is getting crazy. We need a salary cap. Well, last time I looked, to have a cap on a group of people, those people have to first unionize. You just can't say I want to be a salary cap. Yes, you can. DC was saying you can tell them we're going to have a salary cap for the schools. The commissioner's going to tell the schools they're going to have a salary cap, what they can spend. Well, then you're going to just have battling. You're going to have battling conferences. Well, we pay all our team's going to pay $30 million. Our teams are going to play $40 million. They have a $40 million cap. But the problem is somebody could perceive that you are still trying to structure, compensation for players, and it's not really free flowing. Look at this projection. Teams we've all heard of, one way or the other. Even Indiana got, 3 basketball championships or 4. 3 with Bobby Knight. I'm not sure about anybody else. So it's like, same old. But the players have a right to either negotiate. You can't put me under no cap. I'm not in a union. Because everybody going to start crying as soon as some team says, hey, I know y'all spend $30 million, but that works. I'm just saying anything, you just can't keep leaving it. You want parity? I don't know if they want parity really sometimes. But a friend of mine said when they sold T-shirts down in Orlando for 2 or 3 bowl games in Orlando, they stayed down there a whole week after Christmas. And they did about 3 bowl games. They made a lot more money with teams that barely got there, that never came. If you had a Citrus Bowl game with Ohio State, they weren't making no money. Not making no money. If Rutgers shows up, they about to make 3 times more money quickly. If it was a team that, goes to a bowl game less than Rutgers, they make 5 times more money. You know what I'm saying? Like, if Tennessee shows up, like, whatever, But if it's, ULM comes to a bowl game, you make a lot more money. So I don't see how that don't work when it comes to a playoffs. That's why I can see them going 24 teams sometimes. It's far-fetched. You have to get rid of some of these. You have to get rid of at least one of these regular season games. No, not on Netflix. Please, no. I promise you, I cut my subscription off. What I experienced last night was crazy. They got people telling me, mine worked fine. That's fine that yours worked fine. If you lived in a place that probably, I don't know how to describe it. I end up watching all that mess on a pirated channel on YouTube, on Facebook, that somebody ran through a private group that I'm in. And I was like, okay. And they still had some hiccups, but they wasn't hicking up like mine. They wasn't hicking up. I was having hiccups like every 5 minutes, having to go out and go back in. And then, first time ever, I got Netflix telling me, oh, we need to check your connection. They're going to run a speed test. You're going to run a speed test? How dare you, Pop? You're going to run a speed test on my stuff like I got the problem. Ain't nothing wrong because we're up here doing all this other stuff on the internet. Just run it. Look at this. It's me, know what I'm talking about. He watched it on a pirate, or It's Me watched it on a pirated page on X. But I think Netflix they didn't even try to prepare for this bandwidth. They didn't even care. This was nothing but this was a free commercial for them. They was gonna be up. They ain't have to make no changes. They did the commercial for the Karate Kid. Man, Ralph Macchio, 77 years old. He up here still teaching people how to play karate and doing karate. I watched that show. I'm about 3-4 seasons behind. Don't ruin it for me. Anyway, they did the shows I didn't care about. They showed me too much of this thing with what's a piece of face girl, and Jamie Foxx got a movie coming out. I'm gonna watch it, but I ain't even know about that. I want to see the people in the corner and see what people was thinking about. They showed a commercial every doggone second. At least we didn't have to pay for it like in the old days. But now I see why they do pay-per-view, because it was a good one. Boy, if I had paid for that, if they told people you don't have Netflix, you want to pay $10 to see this thing, and a lot of people would have paid, I want my money back. That was horrible. That reminded me of the pay-per-view when people had the big dish in their yard. They had them big dish, like you had like an 8-foot dish in your yard, and you crank that thing to a certain whatever degree, and you have to catch it. That would do that on like rainy days or something. You're running, hit the hole, hit the seam. Okay, we run the ball. Let's wind it. I like it. But it was bad. I mean, it was really bad. I mean, but try and do a speed test I never even knew that Netflix would do it. And then some people they try to do this. The way I have to get mine back on track is I log out, now log back in, log out, log back in. But every time I pressed it was just like a movie. If you left wherever you left off, it would bring you back to it. During that the fight of the females, with those ladies, they went to war. Oh my God, this lady's head was bust open. Ugh. But during that fight, that's when it just went crazy. So me and probably hundreds of thousands of others, they said, we're going to be slick. Instead of taking them back to live right up on it, they took people back like an hour and a half to the beginning of the telecast. Nice first down. Nice first down pass. Now, let's run the ball, please, and get up out of here. They took people back to the beginning of the telecast, like an hour and a half back, because my page just blew up on Facebook. Like, I know y'all didn't try to take me back to the beginning. They did it. That's on purpose. I think that's when they said, man, people can't even watch Brooklyn 911 reruns because they tearing up our doggone they tearing up our bandwidth. So they was really messed up on everything. So they tried to take people back to the beginning of the fight and make them start from the beginning. And I thought that was so planned, so predictable. It was is that Austin Mack? So our fourth quarterback today. Everybody getting some. This is the guy that the board brought out from Washington. He was a freshman out there, maybe red-shirted. He's 6'5" or 6'6". Okay. Let's see. Before you signed off, I wanted to say hello. Hey, the busiest Alabama graduate in the state of Alabama. Loomis, California is weird. Austin May, 6'6". I just wanted somebody getting in the transfer report at the end of the year. It was a good win. I called 53-9. That's what I thought it would be. Hopefully it was going to be 3 field goals, but all these quarterbacks, I wouldn't be surprised if he'll pick 6. He keep throwing the ball. But everybody getting some work. But it's been a good day, good relaxing day. But I do not want to see this team play in Atlanta. I just don't. Nice. What say you, PhD? Do you want to see this team play in Atlanta? Do you think this year is one year I think we can just skip over that? What? Tag where? Where tags? To be honest, I keep a tag on everything. This hook I have in this hat, I keep hooks so I can hook stuff up, and you never know. Somebody may want something. I sell it to them. This way they know it's authentic. Been wearing it for 3 months, but hey, I hand wash. And this has a faded thing on there. See how the women do us. See now, if a lady has a tag on her dress, I'm excuse me, man. I think you have a tag on your dress. She don't call me out on worldwide TV by tag. Ha ha! But the joke's on you. I had this tag on here from the beginning. I got tags on everything in here. Some of them are in the shirt, some of them right here. Ha ha! That's how they do. That is wild. I'll sell it to you on the street, especially this size. I bought it for almost nothing. This hat over here, I bought it at a local grocery store. It's the traditional. Oh, Austin Mack going for it. Touchdown. That's somebody he's been working out with a lot. That's his route buddy right there. That's somebody he's been working with the whole time. And that's gonna be enough for him to get in the portal and go somewhere where he can play. Rico Scott. Where he from? That was a nice catch. That's close to my score. I said 53-9. I just want to say it again. I keep saying it because it kind of means something right now. I said 53-9. And if you want to know how I came up with that, just cash at me and I'll let you know. I'll give you my whole program. It's 1 page long. I'll tell you how you can call scores like I do. Trust me, if some money came into my cash app, I'll be writing all night, but it'll make sense. It'll make sense if nothing else. Stop slapping that man upside his head. You heard it? Look at Ryan Williams. Did Ryan Williams just headbutt that dude with a helmet on? What's the score of this game with I think I'm gonna get a nap and go watch a movie with my lady. We haven't seen that Beverly Hills Cop movie. Don't tell me whether it's good or bad or not. I just want to be surprised. We did watch the Bad Boys last week, I think, or 2 weeks ago. It's on Netflix as well. It never stopped. It played all the way through. But Netflix was very clear. They weren't spending no extra money on shoring up their broadband or their bandwidth for that fight. I guess they had no faith that it was going to do it. Just as long as we would, and you know what? It would have run a lot smoother if they weren't switching in and out to graphics to them commercials. Like, a lot of times I watch around or get to the end of the round, and they will upload something like a commercial or something, and then that's when it will fall off. Because it always failed at the end of the round. I thought that was something, and every time they did that, when I went back and caught it, they would run an ad. But when they just panned over and talked to Ralph Macchio, or talked about Ralph Macchio and Karate Kid, or whatever it's called, the Karate Kid thing series they have, no problem. But when they try to run a whole film, a whole commercial in the 60 seconds of the break, that's when they had problems. They didn't care. They just said, we just need y'all to know that what is her name? Cameron Diaz and Jamie Foxx got a movie coming out in February or March or whenever it is. They didn't care. They did not care. PSD said she watched a lot of the game, resting a lot today, long week, and next week will be too. Did watch the Colorado game. Yeah, it's going to be a mess. It's going to be something else. We need some teams to lose on the outside the conference. Need a lot of teams to lose outside the conference. But I feel pretty good. I mean, if we have to go to Atlanta, I don't think we could lose. I mean, I don't think we will. We have a chance of losing any game. But I don't think it's not a game we couldn't win. So, but I don't know if we get it. I don't think we get in there over. It was three teams have one loss. That would be. But if Tennessee lose tonight, I don't know. Let's see. Wait a minute. We will win the last two. PhD said we'll win the last two. I'm trying to see if Tennessee lose tonight, they have 2 losses. But they have I don't know. Line them up, we'll knock them down. That's all I got to say. I just don't know if we can get to the playoffs without going to Atlanta, I'll put it that way. I'd rather do that. But it's a lot of football. It's a whole season to be played. It's a whole season. If you look at this like a conference, like I don't know what was this. What is this? This the 10th game today? Yeah, 10th game, and still you're looking at 1, 2. Yeah, this game included was 6 games, a possible 7 games this year. But if you're losing the SEC championship, you ain't got to worry about it. So you got to win 6 games to I don't know, but if you selected to go to the SEC championship, doesn't that say something about you? That's just crazy to me. It's crazy. Just go and win. That would be 1, 2, 3. Then you got, if you win the SEC, you play 2 more games. Oh my goodness. It's a lot. It's a lot. Who is number 18? That's a receiver. He went where he was supposed to be. Write his name down. He got to run too. He did something. I don't know what he did. Or maybe he caught someone with acting too much of food. I don't know. Write his name down. We take care of it Monday. I just don't know how long these people are going to be riding around all across the country. So they still got Neubauer in the game. He only got 7 points. Man, sit that dude down, man. He ain't doing nothing. He's just riding around, waiting to get the Golden Corral. That's all he doing. He ain't doing nothing for. Is that their regular quarterback? Because I know they've been paging over to him or panning over to number 1. I don't know if he was able to play, if he was injured. I will say that's probably the 2 points I'm missing, if that's the case. He would have added about 2 more points to their bottom line. We got 3 field goals today. Ooh. He got that? 33. 33. Write his name down. Just take 3 laps. Take 3 laps off his run total. Everybody running. But some folks gonna have to run further longer than other people. Yeah, 33 got his hands up. He doing the right thing. I thought I'd be gone by now, but there's always something to do. Let's see what LSU is doing over here. Are they going to halftime? 7-10. 3 minutes left in the game. Quiet as kept. There are some people that want to get rid of Kelly because Kelly has an Alabama problem. So you go from having a Saban problem to, matter of fact, I'm going to do a short of this guy who's an LSU fan or LSU commentator or whatever. I think he worked for somebody. And he was saying that, Alabama wasn't man enough to go down there and beat them. And he's kind of one of the people, or people like him, because they thought, like, we were just waiting for Saban to get out of the way so we can take over. Well, 2 programs that didn't happen for Georgia and LSU. Kirby's not going anywhere because Kirby has 2 national championships. Whereas Kelly, people don't see where anything's going to change for him till he gets smart. But if you ain't smart by now, you've been beaten by the best. You should have learned something from losing to Kirby and losing to Saban, and you barely won 1 game by 2 points. I just don't get it. What you're not learning. You need a running game, sir. And your team needs to be able to stop the run. But a lot of people don't think he's going to get it. I think this is year 3 for him. And he was the one saying that he get from, being at LSU, he can get the kind of players he needs to have the kind of defense that's more effective, and it hadn't turned out to be that way. You won a whole doggone Heisman Trophy. And what? Nothing. So it's going to be a tough season for him next year. I don't know. 10, 11 wins to get it, but 10 may not. Because people got itchy trigger fingers. They're spending a lot of money on these programs. That's why I said Norvell at FSU is not safe. I don't care. He didn't win a national championship last year. They can say, oh, that was that guy's team. We've seen that before. Run Zook. with Urban, my chest hurt. That was Ron Zook players he won those championships with. Will Smith going to jail. His kids messed up with Diddy. What? No Diddy. No Diddy here, sir. We're not doing the Diddy thing. It's PG. No Diddy. no Diddy. Will Smith going, his kids. What? Wait a minute. His kid. I don't get it. I don't want to get it. Email me. Tightsports@gmail. Email me. I'm lost. Let's see. So I guess we need Georgia to win. What does that do for us, though, if Georgia wins? Because Tennessee still beat us. They have 2 losses. They lost to, who did Tennessee lose to? I guess we just need more people with 2 losses, I guess. That's a good, strong run. I think we can get 2 more. I hope Mercer don't start calling timeouts. That would be just crazy because I straight throw it to the end zone. I straight throw it to the end zone. Well, folks, I'll remind you, please add me to your viewership here on YouTube and other places. You can find me on Facebook now. Just type in Tight Sports. Have a good one, PhD. Thank you for dropping in. Remember, you can join me. You can see me sometimes on X at Tight Sports Talk, but most of my stuff goes out here on YouTube. Add me to your viewership. Click like if you can. I try to be as entertainment as possible. And if you get to the point, send me $5,000. We're going to add some bells and whistles. I know you can do it. You can do it. You can support this channel. I got some bells and whistles I want to add to this network. And remember to join me Monday at 7:30 for Around the Herd. It's a real short conversation about really just Alabama athletics. Just keep up with what's going on. I'll probably be talking more about recruiting and a little bit about football and maybe about basketball a little bit, just to let everybody know what's been happening, where we are, especially with recruiting, because I get a lot of garbage out there on X. And remember, we drop a show called Iron Bowl Addicts with my man DC, Auburn Addicts. Well, I try to help him with his Auburn addiction that he really should not have. He's been suffering for far too long. So we drop an episode mostly it's by 6 o'clock on Wednesday and on Friday mornings during the season. I'm not sure we'll do 2 a week after the season. But for now, we do 2 a week, Wednesday evening and Friday morning. And just click on the notification bell so you'll know when I'm dropping a video. I may jump on and go live. And I definitely want to increase my number of shorts that I've been doing. Look at Barrett's baseball player there taking a picture of Ryan Williams. He ought to rip that shirt off that little kid. If I was a Mercer person, boy. Anyway, that's all I got for now. It's been fun. The Tide wins 52-7. Again, I call this game, you can check the video, 53-9. That's what I do. If you want to know my secret formula, it'll only cost you $175, and I'll tell you everything. Until next time, folks, God bless. Take care of yourself and everybody else around you. And always remember, roll, tide, roll.